Hello, everyone. Wait, did that start? Okay, yes. That's how the recording starts. Hell yeah. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Lost Tales of Ardaithe. I am your host, RedBeast13. I am joined by my amazing players, starting in no particular order, the PogChamp himself, Walkman EXE, playing Kazeldron.
Hey guys, I'm gonna be super quiet today.
Just because he's so focused. Up next, we have... Man, I should have thought of stupid meme shit earlier, because now I'm stuck to this.
We're all Pog champs.
You're all Pog champs now. Storm Sage 13, my brother, playing Roland Ashkeeper.
Pogs together strong.
He is the subject of today's beatdown. Speaking of playing the monk who's going to beat the ever-loving crap out of him, we got Josh Kaposh playing Zorus.
Hello.
You have one objective today. Kill my brother. The one thing I failed to do this whole campaign. Up next, we got Whiskey Red playing Aki Yokosuka, the Warlock.
Hello everyone, how are you?
And last but certainly not least, we've got the Hawk Abridged playing Damon Laird, the man of mystery himself.
Well, looks like we're gonna have ourselves an old-fashioned rumble today.
Indeed we do. Let me just...
Prepping for this, just pulls out Tiefling killing kit.
Speaking of, when last our tale was told, the party had freed Halti from portals plaguing it. They traveled to the Astral Sea and bargained with a beholder, much larger and much older than many of the things they faced before. They eventually promised it the mithril golem inside Roland's vault in exchange for the soul of Aki's cousin. Deal made, the group made their way to Roland's vault to meet with Garrett. Using clever tactics, the group was able to banish the golem to the Astral Sea by trapping it in the same bag of holding Roland had used to capture it before, bursting it and sending the contents to the Astral Sea. Mission fulfilled, the group prepared to search the vault for the fragment armor that it held, knowing that it will be valuable to help fight Corvinon should you encounter him in the future. That is until Roland was struck by Zorus. Roland turned to see that a crown of light over Zorus' head as the image of Garrett faded and turned into that of Trace Corsefire. Trace has seemingly taken the identity of Garrett in order to get close to the party. Now, I'd like everyone to roll initiative.
I'll go ahead and do that. One thing I did forget is that I didn't add, I sent you the spells that I was going to take up, but I didn't actually add them to my character sheet, so I'm going to be a little busy doing that.
Okay.
Rolled low, guys.
I was kind of low too.
Thank God for a lot.
The Damon dice are with me tonight. Let me look at my mod.
My math is easy. I just add 10.
Oh, I should grab the alert feed.
Oh my God. God is up. Oh wow, Damon's up.
Yeah.
Mr. DM, did the party hear or go?
Very much so.
We just hear a splat.
I would hope you guys hear my neck snapping as Zorus kills me.
You hear a series of wet slaps.
No, it's just a splat. It's the sound of rolling against Zorus' fist against the wall.
It's the sound of me rolling stats for my next character.
Kaz, what is
Hey,
your
I get to be serious.
Kaz? What is your dexterity modifier?
Oh.
Oh. Oh no.
Oh.
I typed a +3 in the meeting chat.
Oh, +3. Damn it. Okay. Roll one more time because Trace tied with you, and he has the same modifier as you do. Never mind. He rolled a nat 1. You're going before him.
So I just realized I don't remember how to play Damon.
Uh-oh.
You mean
Getting
his
it.
accent?
No, I got that tonight for once.
Alright, so Damon, top of the round, you turn and just see Zorus beating the shit out of Roland.
Huh, well that's new. I guess I'm a-going. Give me 1 second. Trying to get... I'm a little bit of a mess tonight. Let's see. Alright, so I am going to make my way over to them.
Alright,
Should have enough movement to get there, I think.
double checking now. That's 60 feet if you want to burn your action.
No, I don't want to burn my action.
I mean, to be fair, what else are you going to do?
I have range attacks.
Oh, right. Forgot about that.
I literally have a crossbow attached to my arm.
Oh, yeah. Quick question. Damon can see the crown of light around Zorus, too, right?
Is Damon checking?
That's up to you. Is Damon checking?
I mean, what can I see from where I'm at, actually, legit, as I'm moving over?
Let me actually quickly check your... I just want to take a look at your passive perception. Yeah.
Yes. Sorry if I was rules lawyering. I just
No,
wanted to make sure.
that's a fair argument. That's a fair argument.
Because I didn't know if it was like super obvious or if only because Roland was at point blank range.
Okay,
We
with
need a player didn't even think about the crown, honestly.
okay, so at first glance you kind of approach like, oh, what the hell? I gotta go kill Zorus now. But as you approach, you do see this shimmering crown just sort of dancing above his head.
Do I know what that is?
Roll me. You know what? Going off of your backstory, I don't think you have encountered this particular spell before.
I guess that one time you were charmed by vampires wasn't this.
Yeah, so
You can. Damon's free to make any assumptions he. You know what? Your passive perception to 17, you would know that there was. You can tell that there was this kind of vacant look on Zorus's face, I will say.
so his normal look? sorry, low blow.
That's alright. He has a 7 wisdom at school.
I don't know what to say, but yeah. I'm trying to see what I have available then, since I see it. Do I have? Sorry, I was trying to see if I had dispel magic. I have counterspell.
That would be good for if. But you have
If
counter.
someone was casting it, but what's that?
I was surprised. I didn't know you had a counter spell.
I do. I got it at my level 3.
My goodness.
Will counterspell work on that?
No. At this point, it would have to be a dispel magic.
Yeah, I don't have dispel magic. Roland, can I kill Zorus?
I assume I can reply.
Yeah. It's a free action to quit. It has to be quick though.
Roland replies with like bloody rage. It's Trace!
Ah, okay. So, shit. Do I have a whole person? I have nothing useful to do without potentially killing Zorus. Sorry, guys.
And sucks to suck, my gamer.
What are you saying?
Nothing.
Shoot at Zorus. I dare you. Come on. Let's see.
I cast darkness on them.
Oh no!
Okay.
As Zorus is like, oh, finally a chance to use deflect missiles.
Wait. I have hold person prepared.
Okay.
I was about to say,
I just realized something really funny about hold person.
That's so mean.
What?
It's a wisdom save.
I know.
and doesn't it technically not count for the bonus that Zorus gets now?
He still counts as humanoid.
No, I understand. I'm saying that his thing gives him
save is
increase
for
to
his
wisdom
stunning
saves,
strikes.
but only for his stunning.
Yeah, it only applies to his
Strikes.
stunning strikes when he hits with a flurry of blows.
Man, you know, like I said, sucks to suck, my gamer.
A full party versus one sorcerer.
One sorcerer
Yeah.
and a monk that is very confused.
So is that gonna be? Is that gonna be
So-
a wisdom save?
This is gonna be the
Yeah.
one time Zorus nat 20 is gonna save wisdom.
No, that's a 4.
Alright. So, Zois, you going for
You just beat it. You just beat it.
you're going for another haymaker, but you get like an inch from Roland's nose as your muscles lock up.
Roland is currently cowering in the same manner of the pick I dropped in the reaction chat.
All right. Well, I got him.
That's your turn?
I have a bonus action,
Oh, yeah.
but I don't have anything I can do that wouldn't hurt him.
Right.
Is that Misty Step? Not Misty Step, do I?
Misty Step's a bonus
Yeah.
action.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if I have it. Is that level 1 or 2?
Storm?
Oh, it's level 2 bonus action.
Misty Step, yeah, and bonus action level 2.
Yeah, I don't have Misty Step. I have Blur.
Conjuring.
Yeah, I do have Misty Step. Yeah, I'm just gonna Misty Step over there.
Okay. That's 30 feet, right?
Yeah, 30 feet.
Yeah.
Bibbity
Then
bobbity high.
you just, in a dash of smoke, just appear, glance over the corner, and see Trace right there.
Well,
Huh.
and Aki.
Neat.
Hey.
Burn 2 of my level 2s.
Kaz, you are up.
I am? Oh.
Yep.
How good is the book I'm reading?
Let me roll. Let me figure out what is in there, cause that's actually the only thing I didn't bring up in my notes. The vault.
Yeah, I was about to say, my connection also has body, so I may lag.
Come on, where are you, Vault?
I'm sorry you can't kill Roland, Zorus.
I'm
Yet.
crushed. So sad. I had my whole
Can y'all
battle
hear me
plan.
okay?
ready.
Yes.
Yeah, we can.
I
Yep.
had my whole backup character planned.
I mean, I can kill
I
Zorus
can-
and you can let him play it.
Let's see.
That didn't answer
Uh,
my question.
I'm sorry. I just brought up the notes I have. You're actually reading a series of research notes on Plano study.
Ooh. How? Okay, well, I have to check my passive perception to see if he actually can hear all this chaos going on outside.
There were bookmark in the book that he can use.
I mean, it's a
Just dog ear
17.
Yeah, that's the same that took Damon to notice.
How audible is all this?
You heard a series of loud attacks, and you also hear about at this time Roland shouting, "It's Trace," who you recall
Haas is
from the
gonna
Minor
he's
Illusion
gonna
puppet
put
show.
the notes down gently on. Yes, I do.
Right.
I'm assuming then that I am lagging like crazy because these responses are all delayed.
Oh, yeah, just slightly.
Fun. So I'll dictate what I'm doing, and hopefully y'all can actually hear me.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, Kaz is gonna. No, I get that. I'm saying that if I'm lagging, everything I'm saying has a delay to it.
Oh, no, our lag is coming through Sorry. You're hearing us delayed. We're hearing you as you speak. We'll let that reach him.
Oh, great.
Yep.
Just everyone be quiet as he dictates what he's doing.
Yeah, no, it's fine. That's for help. That's cool. Kaz is going to very gently put down the stuff, sigh heavily, walk out. I'm going to take a look, and I obviously assume I can see Zora's glowing thing.
Yes.
Okay. Then I am going to move a little closer, just so I can be closer in range. I'll be like, hey guys, what's going on? Oh, Zoras is possessed. That's cool. Turns around, shut the hell up, and then just casts Dispel Magic on Zoras.
Okay. Dispel Magic is
At 5th level.
okay. It is dispelled.
When I cast, it's a 3rd level. It's 3rd level, but I'm cool. All of it.
I think when you cast a spell, you only choose one of the effects, but because
Nope, you choose a creature, an object, or a magical effect. So if I am choosing the creature, it ends all on the creature.
Yeah.
If the spell, for example, like if Damon's whole person was higher than the spell slot I was using, I would then have to make a DC check against the spell's level.
Yep. Okay. So yeah, Zoras, your mind and body returns to you as you now just like, wait, what happened?
Red, I'm gonna murder you.
I look at Zoras. I look at Zoras. You're welcome. Now all of you shut up. I have books to read. And I lean over at Trace and I just flip him the bird and go, I hate you.
Okay.
Damon would like to cast Hold Person once again.
It's not your turn at the moment.
Dang it.
It is, however, Trace's, who... Let me bring up his sheets.
Mm-hmm.
I had so many different plans. Now, that's concentration.
Well, he's not concentrating on anything.
That's right. Okay. So...
Oh, thank God I'm out of range of the fireball.
It's fine, I'll just do like Cone of Cold. Or a line spell, because there's 4 of us in a line.
A lightning bolt's gonna fuck us up.
Oh man, I was considering a line, but... I mean, I just gotta double check the wording on this one spell. But don't worry, a line might be coming.
Mm.
Line of coke?
Fun.
I mean, what is this, the 80s? The spells go.
Okay. Okay, I would like everyone to make a dex saving throw.
Oh, okay. I get advantage on these because of my new multi-class.
Oh yeah.
Technically you do, which is
Thank
funny.
God for the advantage.
Oh, thank God for that roll.
Oh, but still like that.
Sucks.
Cause the unfortunate thing is, you don't know. Because the funny thing about Subtle Spell is that it ignores Counter Spell. I did a lot of research on how Warcaster plus Subtle Spell affects Counter Spell.
That's pretty cringe.
It is.
Am I in the range of effect since I'm behind the door technically?
You are in the range of effect of Firestorm.
Oh, and this sucker
Oh,
ignores
wait.
fire resistance.
He does.
Oh, cool.
Oh, fuck.
Poggers.
Thought it was cool.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll take half damage. That's a natural 23.
Okay.
24 evasion.
Okay, so Roland, you take none. Success from Aki.
He has
Fail.
evasion too.
True. So you also take no damage. Kaz, you succeed. Zoris and Aki, you both fail.
You mean Damon?
Oh yes, that's what I mean. Zoris, you just one away.
So just to confirm,
I take half.
just
Yes.
hold
I
on.
take half damage also.
So just to confirm,
Yes.
Roland, Kaz, and Aki succeed.
Yes, and you take
So
you still
Aki and I take half.
yes. Roland takes none. Zoris, you take half because you succeeded the
Takes a
save.
quarter.
This ignores fire resistance.
So I get
dang.
full damage.
Yes.
Beans.
Okay, so it's fire damage specifically.
Yes.
Okay.
Is fire damage specifically, and he's a flame sorcerer, so
Okay.
they have the ability to ignore resistances, and at higher levels they can ignore immunity.
Okay.
He's not that high.
Not yet.
Nothing like going into the nine hells burning Asmodeus and be like, I shouldn't be feeling this.
This is a new sensation.
This is a new sensation.
So,
Pride
you
in someone
think
else.
Zariel,
Unfortunately, it's foreshadowed by all this unyielding ray.
weird thing, Zariel, of the first circle of hell, not resistant or immune to fire. That was weird.
Yeah, we kicked her ass. So okay. So to Damon, 39 points of fire damage.
Fun.
You're a tank, you can take it.
Let's see. Zoris, you failed. So half. Hold on, let me. There's a lot of like successes and fails, so I'm going to just go down this. Okay, Roland, you're annoying. You took none. I hate you. Damon took 39. Aki, you succeed, so you take 19.
Okay.
Zois, you failed, but you have evasion, so you take 19. Kaz, you succeeded, so 19. And he's just going to see how most of you are still standing and generally unfazed by that. It's like, oh, come the hell on and die already.
I'm just gonna brush off my robes, be like, man, that was a nice breeze.
He's going to back off, take a few steps back, and where does his sheet keep disappearing to? Trace, come on. There he goes. He's going to spend a sorcery point or two to now quicken spell a firebolt. Since apparently there's still that rule about cantrips and stuff that, oddly enough, still applies with quicken. So yeah.
Can I quick spell 2 fireballs?
Apparently not.
Oh, okay.
Wait, where's the... there it is. Okay, so he's going to send a firebolt. I wonder who...
AC's 18.
Thank you.
I was about to say.
Because Zoras and
I
Aki
did just
give me partial cover.
insult. You know what? That's fair. I did just insult him.
No, this is going to be at Roland, but... No, there are 2 people in direct line, so yeah, this is partial cover, so I believe that's a +3 to AC?
I think so, unless he has spell sniper.
He does not.
I mean, how partial?
He's
How
got...
partial? I have seen one shoot an arrow that curves.
Yeah, that's the thing you can do.
Alright, then no partial cover for you.
Okay. That's fair. Hit me.
Even if it makes you feel better.
Well, for being fair.
Yeah, go ahead, hit me, dude. I got uncanny dodge. Let me hear it.
Okay. So how's that natural 20?
Uncanny dodge.
Yeah, I thought so. So that at this level is 3d10.
Man, it's crazy. That firebolt had power word kill in it. Whoa, insane.
Yeah, I know, right? Walden's dead.
Well, time for me to bring in serious ridiculous.
I hate you. That is...
Oh my god, no.
Avast me, mages.
23 points of damage to you, Roland.
23?
Wait, no, you only can... Well, yeah, so 23 because you reduce the crit. How you looking?
Pissed off. I am quite hurt. I am bloodied.
Alright, and he's just going to spend the rest of his turn... Yoink! And y'all can't see him. Because he's now around the corner.
And I can't.
Ooh.
Did he disappear?
He just turned the corner, so I just sort of eliminated line of sight for you guys. Just for now.
Poop.
Okay.
That's his turn, so Roland, you're up.
Movement and cunning action to get here. As I'm walking up, I'm spending my action to cast invisibility.
Okay, you see him right there.
Okay, and 5. That's my entire movement.
Okay.
And I've drawn my rapier.
Okay, so you are invisible. Just roll me a stealth check with advantage.
$30.
30. Okay. As you're now this close, you do hear muttering to himself. It's like, God damn it. God damn it.
And while I'm invisible, I just want to sort of try to have my voice coming from around and go, "You killed me in my house once already. This place is safe. This place is mine."
Alright. Zoris. What the fuck is going on?
You thought you could run.
So Zoris,
You know.
just for context for you,
Mm-hmm.
you were punching Roland and you're like, why was I doing that? And then you just feel a wave of heat blast through you. Heat that nobody you resist to heat, and you remember that one time, like, oh wait, yeah, I remember this guy.
I'm gonna conceal my anger a little bit. I'm just gonna try to breathe. It's fine. This is okay. And I'm gonna sprint. And I'm gonna go right here first with my first 50 feet of movement.
I will crouch down.
And I'm gonna use my bonus action to dash again and spend a key point.
Okay.
Real quick.
You see his eyes wide as he just sees this. He's just burst forth, quite literally like a bat out of hell.
Yeah, like I imagine like I run to this wall and then I use like the impacting into it to jump forward at him.
Oh god.
Yeah, like you literally kick off of it.
Yeah.
Roland ducks under it, like just ducks. It's just like, oh, that's so cool.
And I'm gonna swing twice, reckless attack.
Ooh, go for it. I was not expecting Source to be out of to be out of the ground so soon.
You're welcome.
Man,
Team effort.
That's a 23 to hit.
that barbarian.
Ooh, that's. Does he have shield? Wait, you said 23?
Yeah.
Even with shield, that would hit.
Yeah, even with shield.
Yo, this dude's
Knave.
screwed.
Oh, and look, it's another 23. That's great. That's really cool.
Ooh.
Let me just roll that damage real quick.
As the first fist goes towards him, he's like, "Crown." Oh.
So So I think that's just gonna be 25 points of radiant damage because I'm Sunball Hands.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's for both attacks total?
Yep.
No, not plus. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I guess that's my turn.
Right, he is not happy about that. Aki, you're up.
Alright, I have to... Something on my character sheet was not... ADC, okay. A proficiency charisma, okay. Charisma, okay. Alright, I'm going to move up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 25 here. Oh. I was really lucky that you guys broke that spell because I was going to use this. I'm going to use my Mire of Mind, Eldritch Evocation, which allows me to cast slow once per long rest, and I'm going to cast it on him.
Alright, what's your spell save DC?
Yeah, that's what I was looking at. So spell save DC 8, proficiency, plus charisma.
It should be your Warlock DC.
Yeah, it's weird because it's for some reason on my sheet it said 1. That can't. It's not right. Also.
No, that's
8
not right.
5. 8 plus 5 and plus 4, so 12 plus 5. Well, hold on. Plus 5, 17.
17 to DC? Okay.
Yep.
Oof. Not great. And so what save?
Wisdom.
Okay, yeah, he's going to spend his luck point on that.
Okay.
Fail.
15.
Fail.
So he is slowed.
-2 to AC and Dex saves.
Not only that, but any spell that he casts that has a time of 1 action does not trigger until his following turn.
Yeah. Well, I got the entire thing pulled up now. His speed is halved. -2 to AC and Dex saving throws. Can't use reactions, and it can either use an action or bonus action, not both. Regardless of the creature's abilities or magic items, it can't make more than 1 melee or ranged attack during its turn. So,
Isn't there something about spells not working until the next turn?
Yeah,
Nope.
if it has a casting time of 1 action, a roll d20 on an 11 or higher, the spell doesn't take effect until the creature's next turn.
Oh,
That's roll.
Yeah.
okay. So yeah, he is in a bad way.
Like,
I think,
no, we don't need you running right now. You must stay here. We have things to talk about. Very important things.
anything you can do as a bonus action?
No,
All right.
unfortunately not.
Damon, you're up.
Well, Trace's turn was quick. Going to start walking down, I guess.
Okay.
All right. That's all I can do.
You
I
can
am slow compared to everybody else.
you can bring your action to get up though.
I could, couldn't I? Yeah. I guess I'll do that.
Okay.
I'm just used to having to take hits.
Would at least put you in the hidden range.
Yeah, so that would get you, like, we can say it gets you right in, like, about here. Yeah. I'm just gonna
Roland and I are one now.
I'm just gonna move Roland into the wall just so we can see both of you.
I mean, he's up next in turn order. I can sit in the wall.
That's fair.
Do I have anything I can do bonus action wise? Let me double check one of my class features real quick.
I think your wave of powers are bonus actions.
Yes.
We're in the splat zone.
No, it's a cone.
Yeah.
It's only Zorus.
We're in the cone zone. No, it would be Roland too,
Yeah.
because you two technically occupy the same space.
Yeah, but it'd be like originating in front of me. It would be like originating there, not.
Technically speaking, I would
It
be.
would still, yeah. Roland is still.
All
in
right.
front of you.
I won't do it. No worries. I'll just sit here.
It's fine.
I mean, you can still do it. It's up to you.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna worry about it. I might end up like knocking out Roland.
Oh, wait a minute. Is it a dex save?
Yeah.
The fire one is.
Fucking fire away.
The fire one is the. I wasn't gonna do that though because y'all said
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, he's like
Because you-
fucking resistant to fire.
I was gonna be using frost, which would be a con save.
Oh. Oh no.
Ooh.
Roland's just like,
My
ooh,
body.
somehow it suddenly got.
My body.
Roland's just like, oh, my old bones, chilly.
Con saves.
Oh,
Rogue's
back it up.
one weakness.
Well, that and charisma saves.
Depends on the build. Speaking of con saves, Kaz.
Yeah.
You're up.
Okay, am I making a con save?
No, I was making jokes because Wizards also like low con.
Oh, well, I take offense to that, but alright.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and cast haste on myself.
Okay.
Which goes ahead and doubles my movement and allows me to use my hasted action for dash, which I am going to do so I can get right up to here.
Okay.
And that's going to be my turn because that's all I can do, and I'm going to just try and flank Trace when we get a second.
Okay. It is now Trace's turn. Okay. So, what does he try to do? Let me get into the head of this deep character.
He runs.
Can he die with dignity?
No, never.
Is he gonna cast another wisdom save on me?
He wants to cast
Yeah.
something.
Oh,
Also,
Cast cyanide capsule.
Not until I get hit on him, hopefully.
I mean, at least
well, if I
you're
can-
involved in thumb punching today.
Yeah, for real. Maybe I want to do something other than dispel magic on our monk.
Yeah.
Roland out here, Blue Ball and Damon and Kaz. Maybe they want to kill the bad guy for a change.
Maybe Roland wants to kill one of the people who has killed him.
Why would you want to do that? You obviously
I mean,
are not good at it.
I mean,
dare-
you killed the Black Dragonborn.
No, that was Damon.
And
And James
no,
killed
Game at the
Damon ensured that she couldn't come back.
But Damon was the one that killed after interrogation, and James was the one who killed Trace originally.
Well, he did.
I- To be fair,
you know.
I actually don't care. I'm just joking.
Okay. Yeah, no, Roland just wants one of them.
No,
Oh, yeah.
Damon's
Preferably the
never
head
killed
one.
anybody in his life. I don't know what you guys are talking about. It's a slander campaign.
Damon, yeah, Damon is a pacifist, confirmed.
yeah.
Damon's out here trying to create a world of love and peace.
Pretty much,
One
yeah.
murder at a time.
God, I love Trigun.
And it's just like I love peace. I'll do anything for peace. I don't care how many men, women, and children I need to kill to get it. Oh my god, Damon's peacemaker. Okay, let's go with that.
Yes! I am all for this.
Headcanon.
I mean, we're kind of taking him there. He's getting more militaristic.
What's Chase doing, dude?
I'm thinking.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were waiting for us.
Well, he's just letting us make our jokes while he contemplates our demise.
Okay.
He actually is going to cast his 9th level summon to ask.
He's going to attempt.
Alright, cool.
You know, one day one of us is actually going to summon a Tarask, as much as we joke about it, and we're not going to take it seriously at all.
He's going to attempt another.
It's gonna be Kaz.
You know what?
I'm sorry.
As. Hold on, I need to roll something for character. Okay. He is going to attempt to cast banishment at 6th level on the 3 people he can see.
Wait.
Come again?
He, so,
Bugga,
but first of all, Aki, you said that it is. I have to roll a
D20.
hold on, it's an 11 or higher, and the spell goes off next turn, right?
Yeah, if it's an 11 or higher, the spell doesn't take effect until the creature's next turn.
Okay. That's a 14. So you just see him slowly beginning to cast something.
All right.
But that's all he can do this turn.
All right. He can roll attempt to roll a wisdom save again.
Okay.
So he was not able to cast Banish on us.
No, he's
gonna go off next turn.
yeah, he's still attempting it. But
If he saves this round, what happens?
Well,
to
actually,
the
yeah,
spell?
that's the question. If he saves this round, does it go through? 'Cause
Uh,
it says on a successful save, the effect ends for it.
I'm going to rule that.
So would it not just go through?
Well, first of all, he rolled a 2, so he's putting his last luck on that. But if I'm going to rule, and this is before I roll, if he does succeed on this save, I'm going to rule that it still does not activate until his next turn, because it just kind of feels weird that that he fails that, but then he gets the win. So I'm going to rule that if he does succeed the save, it activates on his next turn.
All right.
And it's a wisdom save?
Yep.
Fucking 16.
One below.
He fails again. Roland, you're up.
I'm gonna spend 5, 10, 15 feet to get over here,
Okay.
and
Flanking.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to cast Green Flame Blade.
Ooh.
Hmm.
So that's still with advantage, I assume, because
Yes,
I'm
you're flanking.
cocked. Okay, I'll take that 15 plus 8. So 23 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay, so first the Green Flame Blade damage. Wait, it's 2d8, not 3d8. Wait, yeah, because I still use my rapier. Ooh, double 8s, so 16. Wait a minute.
What?
I might be an idiot.
What?
Green Flame Blade is fire damage. God damn it.
Mm,
So he's immune to that.
Let me double check something. He is resistant to fire, not immune. So this is damage that he still takes.
Okay, so that 16 is now reduced to 6.
That 16 becomes 8.
Yeah, 8. Thank you. Double 8s on the d8s. Fuck. And 7 points of piercing damage.
Okay. You appear.
But now
What?
now sneak attack.
Roll it.
So 5 cold.
Okay.
$22 points.
Ooh.
And invisibility drops.
Oh yeah. He is looking very bad. Like he's now. He recognized where the attack came from, and you see panic.
Get out of my home. He's not going. We're not letting him leave. But still.
I was about to say, I think he was trying to do that there, mate.
Well, I consider this life my home, so he has to die.
Hold on.
You actually see some PTSD in Roland's eyes a little bit.
Hold on. There's something that I'm thinking about.
Mm.
Got any legendary actions?
No.
Smoke them if you got them.
I'm trying to determine if, because of the nature of haste, if he needs to make a concentration check on banishment before he even casts it.
He had haste?
No, of slow.
Well, no, it's slow. Considering the spell hasn't been cast yet, no.
Yeah, but I mean, if he's trying to maintain concentration on the process of
It's not that he's trying to maintain concentration on the process. It's that the literal gathering of Arcanum has been slowed because the actual physicality of his being has been
fair enough
reduced temporally.
Okay.
So it's more that it's not that he's having to concentrate. It's just the energies aren't gathering as quickly.
Okay.
Move you Shadowblade. Damn it.
Zoris, you're up.
Oh wow! Oh boy! I get to do all 4 of my attacks with advantage on Trace. Oh
And that's not even attacking recklessly.
It's
And
not.
temp.
I'm gonna do some more Sunbolt hands.
Oh boy, get him.
Oh yeah, nothing like sun slaps.
The 21 to hit.
21. Oh man, with that -2 to his AC, you better bet that hits.
And he
This
can't
is
take
a question.
reactions because of the slow.
Oh yeah, no.
Shield.
If he used shield, that would have saved his life. But he can't
just
use
a-
shield.
Just as a question,
Yeah.
for those sunbolt hands, if Zoris is slapping somebody, does that give them 1st-degree burns like you get a sunburn?
Good question. I don't know the answer.
I have a related question.
What's up?
Oh god.
Could Zoris use those glowing worm hands to give someone like a deep tissue, like hot massage?
These are
or be a human tanning bed.
Oh guys, this is great. That's a 27 to hit.
hits.
I mean, he would be a human tanning, but he's a tiefling.
I mean,
Not tief. He's...
26.
also hits.
And then a 19.
His AC right now is 16.
Okay.
Could he microwave chicken?
These are all things that I think we should explore in character.
Kaz busts out the protractor. All right, let's test the extent of your abilities.
15 plus.
Oh, this is nuts.
It's literally that one scene from X-Men with
Men
Pyro
first class,
holding,
yep.
Yeah, holding the bag of popcorn, like cooking it as he's walking to the couch.
Mhm. That's only gonna be 43 points of radiant damage.
How do you want to do this?
Oh, can I do it like non-lethally? I feel bad stealing the kill from rolling.
No, dude. Like I said, I actually don't care. I was only making jokes. Don't worry about it.
Oh god.
Okay, so you just want to knock him out?
Yeah, I'm gonna knock him out. I'm gonna do it very brutally. I'm gonna drive my fist into his stomach like once, then one more time, and then one more time. And I'm gonna take my other hand. I'm gonna slam his face into the ground.
On the way down, you vaguely hear, "But you're supposed to be banished." Lights out.
And then the spell goes off.
Everyone make Christmas saves now.
So Damon and Aki briefly disappear for like half a second.
What's
Kind of like the movie stutters a little bit.
Yeah, it's just bad graphics.
I was gonna ask if it got to my turn, could just prepare Tasha's hideous laughter exactly after whatever Taz did. Because
Sure.
the guy who Tasha's hideous laughter falls over, and he can't use his spell and it's wasted.
That would have been amazing.
It's like, oh,
That would have been awesome.
but that was a fun fight.
Yeah.
Olin's starting to tie him up
Okay.
and gagging him.
Cause about this time, you make it to the rest of the group. And notice that Trace is kind of bound.
I just around the corner like disintegrate, prepped in my. Oh.
Olin dies.
Walked in on a
Just
crime
this
scene.
energy.
It's alright, Kaz. I don't get to do nothing either. This one's a wee bit weak, shall we say.
What was that guy's name in Invincible Omni-Man?
Yeah.
Yeah, Kaz just did that. Not Kaz.
Zoris?
Just did that to Trace's skull, the step.
Oh,
Think, Trace! Think!
big Trace thing.
Think faster, Trace.
I can hit you 4 times a turn.
Owen's just going to take one of his potions of healing. Well, actually, I'm just going to burn some hit die.
Okay.
Because I got bloody.
I love that. Just think, Trace, think. Your action economy is so minimal. He could get out a dozen actions.
You just lagged so bad.
But I did get what you were trying to say.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That was,
No,
I heard the extra economy.
Yeah, that's.
Yes.
hmm
Yep.
yeah.
All right. Well, we got a prisoner now.
What
Or do we? David just passes Roland a dagger.
Kaz begins to prep disintegrate again, just like looking at Damon like,
Hold on.
No.
I just need to ask him some questions. He was going around pretending to be Garrett. What happened to the real Garrett? Let's find the armor and then get some answers.
All right.
Does anyone want to watch him while I look through the vault?
I guess I will.
I can help out.
Cause, the library is all yours. Feel free to take whatever you want from there.
You wouldn't happen to have any like anti-magic shackles or anything, would you?
Right, would Roland have kept any anti-magic shackles from his thieving days?
No, those are, even with all the magic accessible, crafting those are very rare and difficult. Those are essentially in very regulated supplies.
Gotcha.
It's even difficult for the council to acquire those.
Well, good thing Damon has counterspell.
Damon just finger guns.
Roland's going to, do I need to roll an investigation for the vault?
Yeah, you've been in all the exterior rooms. You know that the only place left to look would be the inner chambers.
Yeah, somewhere around here, right?
Yeah.
So, do I have advantage on this investigation since it's my vault?
If someone wants to give you the help action, yeah.
Never mind, I don't need it. Natural 20.
Oh, well. In that case, let me open the vault.
29. Total.
Well,
I'm assuming this X here.
maybe, who can say? You find a bunch of all these different chests, but you inside one of them you do find this dark leathery armor, which I will link the armor for you now. Do. Oh wait, I made a handout. I can just.
Yeah, just send me the handout.
Does anyone have a spare bag of holder?
Roland has one. He tosses the bag according to you before he left.
Gonna gather all of your books and scrolls and manuscripts. All of them.
Okay, you should have it in your handouts folder.
Ooh, damn. And this is Tumen, right?
Yes.
Roland is going to put this on and start attuning to it as he regroups with the others.
Okay. Roland.
So,
Oh, go ahead.
oh no, go ahead.
As you begin the attunement process, you do hear this voice creep into your head. Roland, I'd like to offer a trade. Your friends? On answers Francis of Ascension. Meet me tonight. Where it all started. In the ashes. You do recognize the voice of Victor.
Give me a second to compose my reply. Here they are. A knight takes bishop. A king takes bishop, I should say.
Okay.
Roland relays the message from Trace to the group explaining that. So, sounds like we can finally nip this thing in the butt before it can haunt us again, seeing as we have bigger shit to do than these guys. I'd rather not have my shit looming over us as we try to tackle on the whole Rubagog nonsense.
Okay.
But we can take some time, get our shit together, and he wants to meet at my old house. If we want to make any plans, we might have the home field advantage if he hasn't gone there yet.
Yeah, but what's to say that if he has get to the meeting, that he hasn't already secured the tactical advantage?
That's true. I do have an idea. If we want to just use me as bait to draw him out, maybe one of us is an illusionary version of me. Maybe Damon, because he can take more hits than I can. No offense, Damon.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm okay with actually luring myself out as bait for this.
I kind of go to the side to Roland to whisper to him. Is Trace conscious or unconscious at this point?
He is currently still out.
Okay.
You guys can wake him up if you want.
Okay. So I don't have to whisper to him. I say, is there any particular bit of information that we may need to know from our friend Trace? I have methods for learning things about people. I'm very persuasive.
Hey, same here. Though he may have a few less fingers to pick his nose with after I'm done.
I guess the biggest questions would be, how can we kill Victor?
All right. That's going to be I have to think how I'm going to word this.
What are Victor's weaknesses?
Yeah. Okay. I go over to Trace to try to wake him up.
Okay. You
Sort of.
you manage to wake him. He comes to kind of dazed at first, and then his eyes kind of focus as he realizes he's bound. He's like, shit.
Like, oh, wonderful! You're awake. You're doing so well. We have so many questions for you that we want to ask. And I cast Detect Thought.
The immediate thing that jumps into your mind is a lot of swearing.
I can tell that you are quite angry right now, but it is fine. We are not your enemy. We are your friend. We can be friends. We're all friends here. We're all friends here. Listen, but we have an issue here with your friend, Victor. We're trying to find something about him that he might not want us to know.
What?
I will do that.
I'm sorry, can you phrase the question again? I was
yeah.
checking something.
Oh yeah. Oh, we want to know more about your friend Victor. You know, what are his strengths, his weaknesses, his favorite food. Specifically the weaknesses? And that's gonna be my attempt to delve deeper.
Okay. I assume there's a save involved in this?
Yep, a wisdom save of 17.
Man, he has not been good with these all. Nope, that's an 11.
All right. So
Uh,
I gain.
He thinks about how there was a slight confusion in that he's thinking about how like weaknesses. Victor is like every other man. Hurt him or cut off his head or do enough damage, and he dies like any of us. He's only especially annoying because of how much he relies on his invoked duplicity. Seems as though he heavily relies on his duplicate.
Okay. I'll have to make an intelligence check against me.
Okay.
Oh.
That's 15.
Oh, that's probably gonna beat me.
What you making a check for?
Whenever I ask the question to delve deeper, the wisdom save is to see if I get it. Then there's an intelligence check, and I can continue basically asking him questions. If he beats my intelligence check, the spell ends.
Oh.
And he beat it. Yeah, he beat it. It's like, okay.
So that's a really good piece of info.
Does he realize that you've been delving at that point?
He does. He does, yeah.
He kind of
Regardless of it.
He kind of shakes his head, kind of looks around, just like, I think we can come to a bit of an understanding.
Says the man who burned down my house.
I was following orders.
You didn't really seem to argue.
Because I fucking didn't. You've seen Dove. Would you argue with that?
You also threatened the family of one of our other companions. Did Dove tell you to do that? I kind of think you're just a coward.
Coward's the wrong way of looking at it. I'm a survivor. I look out for my own ass.
Cool. So, what I'm hearing is you will do whatever it takes to save your ass, making you super unreliable as ally.
Hey, whatever you want to know, I can tell you.
Anyone else have anything they want to ask our friend Trace before he is reunited with Mandy?
I've got a few.
I can tell you where the kid is.
Oh, that'd be nice.
I don't need that information.
Where's Garrett's?
Victor and Dove got him.
Oh, wow. That was... We would have found that out even if he didn't even ask this question. You're wasting our time now.
He's kind of confused by that.
Oh, yeah, he sent me a message telling him that's rendezvous.
Fuck up.
He didn't say to bring you. Weird that.
Hey, if you think you can kill both of them, be my guest.
Cool. Trace, we can actually talk about this another time. I'm gonna cast banishment on you when I stab him.
What?
I stab him.
Okay. Oh, okay. So I was like, wait, you're
Alright,
casting
cool.
banishment? Alright.
Unless anyone else has any
Okay.
questions.
I had several, but alright.
Sorry. I didn't hear you with the lag. In that case, by all means, sorry, dude.
Yeah, we can.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, rewind.
So, Josh is typing.
He stabbed gentler.
I'm halfway through when Cosplay goes away.
Couple of quick questions. So first off, obviously, so you've died before, and they usually say that when someone comes back from the dead, they're a little screwy. How'd that work out for you?
Oh, it was so fun.
So if you're a survivor, then I guess my question is, what's your take on actually having not survived?
You know, the fun thing about rolling with Victor and his gang is normally there's a limit on how often you can come back. Victor doesn't have that limit. I've been brought back 8 times.
Brag about it.
So you're not really much of a survivor, then, are you?
Traveling with this group makes you one. I'm able to take risks that I normally wouldn't. And I get results. We can spy on people, loot, to get intel, get caught, killed. We pop right back up and still have that intel.
So what I'm hearing is you're not actually a survivor. You're more like what's that thing? That bug that when you crush pops back up again.
Also,
Cockroach, there we go.
that makes them terrible thieves guilds.
I don't give a
And you
shit
guys-
about
Yeah.
being Thieves Guild.
And you guys are a part of the table too. Have some
Well,
damn
not for
pride in
much
your
longer.
work.
Don't much care for it. I'm just in it for money and for the power.
And right now you got
Well, I
none.
mean, you've died 8 times. Not really a lot of power.
We essentially have immortality.
No. You don't. What you have is a rip cord that someone can pull, and if that someone isn't there, then wow, look, mortality. We're
Good
just
man.
drunk on the ability that someone else has. That's not immortality. Oh yeah, and then she's dusted, so there's no way to bring her back, so. I mean, don't get me wrong. I gave your friend last rites.
Yeah,
Not
as
a monster.
Victor's not
But I travel with
limited
monsters.
by a body. He's not. He doesn't
Yeah, we'll have fun
need.
getting.
He doesn't need her body. She's failed too often. She's out.
Inside check.
Go for it.
Rolled low 12. But my passive is 16.
Is it okay?
Yeah. If you
if
want
I
to roll,
roll insight?
if you want to roll too, go ahead.
Yeah, Kaz doesn't buy anything saying. I feel like he's lying to himself more than anything. Ah, cool. 24.
If they didn't need a body, they wouldn't have bothered, stealing him back.
You get the vibe that, as far as he knows, he is telling the truth.
Might just think.
So what I'm getting is that your friend is bluffing.
Probably. Best way to keep power, keep all the cards to yourself.
Well, additionally, if you're serving a god of wolves, what better way to drag in the converse than to lie?
True.
The grandest lie of all is that you can cheat death.
Also, Sirik's not getting the sword. Mask has it now.
You got any other questions before I go to sleep and wait for Victor to bring me back?
I mean, that's not how this is going to play. We've got more. Roland, would you mind showing our friend the door?
You'll think.
Hail Sirik.
Long live the king.
With that, Trace is gone.
I cast Disintegrate. The second the body is hit the floor, he's just ash. And I'm
Wait,
like,
his
all right,
tattoos
now we
are
need to
like
scoop
his
this up and
arcane
bury it
focus.
somewhere.
Actually,
Nope, don't need it.
not all of him disintegrates, actually. You do notice that there is a small lump in the ash.
I poke it with my sword.
It appears to be metal.
I pick it up with my bare hand.
Alright. It is a ring.
Identify.
I wanna cast Identify as a ritual because I'm not burning the first
Alright.
spell slot.
Since you're both casting Identify, you both...
No, I'm not casting it.
Oh.
I can't really.
He told me to identify.
Oh.
No, I was going to, but then I saw Kaz doing it. I was like, okay, he can do that.
It is a ring of spell storing that already has a spell in it. Seems as though Trace came prepared and that he didn't get a chance to unleash what he hadn't, though.
Can we tell what it is?
Kaz is just gonna casually slip that on his finger.
Let me double check, because I didn't have... I think I had it noted on his sheet what it was. Because the process of Identify would let you know what it is.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Do. Yeah, it was... No, that's the wrong level. Oh, here it is. It was a wall of fire.
Ooh.
That is a 4th level spell, so if you wanted to use a 1st level spell slots to put in there, you could do that.
Yep, that's exactly what I'll do. I will go ahead and one usage of shield.
Okay.
So yeah, now I have a ring of wall of fire and shield.
Okay. Is there anything else you guys want to do?
Probably just plan on like how we're going to try to turn this tide. Roland has a few ideas.
Okay.
Especially now that I'm looking at this armor.
Also, okay, so we can say for the sake of things, you guys are taking a short rest.
Okay.
So if anyone wants to roll hit die, by all means.
Yes, I'll be rolling 3 hit die.
Gladly. I always spent like 6 hit die.
Yeah, go ahead and roll some too.
Oh, actually, I spent a lot more than I thought I did.
I only have 4 hit die? Okay.
You should have more. It's like the number of levels you got.
Yeah, I think you spent like a bunch, or like at some point, but this is a new day, so you would have max hit die available.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go ahead and take a short rest. Use Arcane Recovery to get back my 6th level spell slot that I used for Disintegrate, and I'm gonna go ahead and burn some hit dice.
I think Arcane Recovery can only be used to get up to 5th level back.
It says up to half my wizard spell slot.
You
Spell
probably think of
slots
these.
can have a combined level that is equal to or less than half your wizard level rounded up. And none of the spell
Oh.
slots can be 6th level or higher. Yep.
Yep, you're right. But wait, it's disintegrate 6th or what? It's 7th?
It's a 6th.
Okay, so yeah, you.
It's
Oh
a
wait,
6th.
yeah.
Yeah, it can't be 6th Ohio.
So I'll just go ahead and get my 5th level spell slot back then.
Okay.
Well, it's still
That's
early in
kinda
the
gay.
day, right?
Early-ish.
I mean, if we want to take a long rest, we can. It's just one
Yeah.
6th level spell slot that holds my disintegrate.
I mean, could be useful. Don't want Victor bring anyone back mid-fight.
I mean, it's my last ditch weapon, really. Like that's just the best spell I got right now. That's about it.
Damon, your health.
I'll take it. That's totally accurate. We're good.
Yeah, so accurate.
I mean, that's what the hell was like in my D&D games.
Oh, I just realized that no one else can see that. There was accidentally an additional 1 at the front of Damon's hit points for a second, so it looked like he had like over 1,000 hit points.
1,142.
That would have been so funny.
Totally accurate.
Yep.
So,
Didn't I tell you? Damon's a big bad evil guy. Of course he's gonna have all the hit points.
He's also a shiny Pokemon, like totally legit.
Yeah.
No hacks used to get him.
You just gotta go to that truck and I can't remember what town it was. Sorry.
All right. Well, all my hit points are
by
back.
the ship, yeah, I know what you're talking
Yeah.
about.
Yeah, get the Mew.
Yeah,
Free David.
but yeah. So I think we should try to attack at night. Victor's only a human, as far as I know, so at least we will have that on him. Also, I think every one of us here has dark vision.
Well,
I think.
most of us.
Let's not be hasty.
Look, David, you can do a lot of weird things. I can't read you. I'll be real.
Good.
Put your mind to having dark vision. You have it.
I do agree with Damon's assessment, though. We shouldn't be hasty.
Now, if we're hasted, that's a different thing.
I mean, I can haste up to, I think. Just pulls open spellbook and begins flipping through shit.
Yeah, I don't have dark vision.
Oh wow! Of all the things you got, Hawk, I just
We've-
assumed.
It's come up before in game.
It has.
It's been a while
it
for
is-
me.
It is the one thing that Damon can't do.
Like, well, that's not good.
Well, I got
Yeah,
a
I
mask
can
that lets
only-
me do it.
I know, because we went on a mission and you took
I
Damon
can only
with you.
haste one person in it.
Oh yeah, I remember now.
Yeah, you took me with you. You're like, all right, everybody here has dark vision. I'm like, no, I don't.
I just
Zor's over here.
assumed. I assume you have weird powers.
You take the hobo and the
so
gargoyle
wrong.
and expect the hobo to have fucking dark vision.
Yes, Walker.
Hey, Roland.
So Roland, I can only cast haste on one creature at a time.
Yeah, if you have to cast haste on anyone, might as well not be Roland. He can only do. He's only really good for one hit.
Also, what did you roll for that investigation check to find the armor again? Because there was other stuff there.
29, not 20.
Oh. Okay, so I'm going to send you everything that was in there.
Oh boy. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. Okay,
Good noise.
potions. Okay. I hand out one potion to everyone.
Okay, everyone can add one supreme healing potion to their inventory.
Nice. I will say though that since, well, normally a warlock gets all their spell slots after a short rest. The Mire of the Mind slow effect requires a long rest,
Okay.
so I won't have that available for if that comes up.
Red, this tome at the bottom. Is that
Yeah.
what I think it is?
Yeah.
Okay. And hold out book. So, turns out I had this laying around my vault this entire time. Whoever reads this book, their wisdom gets more.
Damon burns it. We cannot have Zorus get more powerful.
Cause takes this immediately.
I wanted to ask, it was going to be either Kaz, Aki, or Zorus.
So how do I get the wisdom?
eat it.
I think, yeah. Well, Kaz, you're going to hate this. You have to read
Begins
the book.
begins to chew the book.
You have to read it, and I think you have to spend like 48 hours within
20
a time frame
Oh.
of X amount of time.
Quick question: Is your pocket space one of those where time moves slower on the inside, or?
You know, I really tried to get that to work, but Helmy hit me.
Mm.
She was like, she's not paid enough for that shit. That's kind of outside of her purview. She couldn't make it work.
For transparency, this is a Tome of Understanding.
I am familiar.
Yeah, so you guys spend 48 hours over a period of 6 days, which, let's be real, if Kaz takes that, that's not going to be hard.
How's the
So how many potions do we have?
one supreme each.
Ooh.
Also, Roland found a lot of gold, so I'm gonna take it. Red, should I divide that to the party? Yeah, I'm going to divide that amongst the party.
I'll do that math while you guys plan.
No, I already took care of that. Guys, let me know when you're ready to receive math.
So excited.
By the way, I found a GIF I couldn't believe I actually found. This is how I expected Cause to absorb the book.
Oh
Actually, I'm gonna put it in
my
group chat.
god.
Everyone gets 2,320 GP.
Let's one more time. 1,000.
2,320.
2,000.
Oh my god, gargoyles.
Dude,
Yes.
this vault has been meant as a massive loot drop for a long time.
Red, I honestly thought this was just going to be epilogue shit for Roland.
Oh no, you handed me something golden. I was like, oh, I gotta use this.
What do I do with this money?
You give it to the party for us building our mercenary band.
Taxes.
Okay. Taxes.
Guys, there's more.
Okay.
Everyone also gets 220 platinum.
Good, good.
Cons can buy a lot of spells with that shit.
Hey. Yo, I'm at 420 platinum. I'm never spending a platinum piece ever.
Oh man.
You're right there, Zorus.
This is the most money I've ever had in my entire life.
Hey,
It's more money
you
than
know
I've
what
had
you
in my
should
real
do?
life before.
You know what you should do with all that money there, buddy? You could give it to me for spell components.
You can also invest. You can do what they at the orphanage told me to do and invest it, and I ignored them.
Ah, yes. Invest
more money,
in the invest in the Lazarus Guild Raiders. Damon's new
Well,
mercenary.
I think Raiders is a terrible last edition.
Do you need more money, Cos?
Well,
Might I
are
say-
you-
might
I
I
have a lot
suggest?
now.
I could use some money, but Damon, might I suggest Lazarus Guild Liberators has a nice ring to it.
No. Question: Are you being a contributing investor to this plan?
Largest guild legion.
Eh.
Mm-mm.
I give Cos 1,000 gold pieces.
You fiend.
I'd gladly take 1,000 gold pieces.
I imagine he just takes it like a little grabby raccoon hand.
Just looks at Zorus in
No,
disgust.
he's more. more qualified than that. And besides, I still need a lot more money if I'm going to be able to afford the gem chalk I need to create a permanent teleportation circle at the Lazarus Guild.
How much gems do you need?
It's not about the gems. It's about the material component chalk that I need that I have to buy.
Okay, so you don't need gems themselves.
I mean, if you have gems that are worth something, I can sell them and buy gem chalk.
Well, I'm just gonna hold on to these 2 yellow sapphires, 3 opals, and 1 fire opal until we get back into town to sell them.
Okay, so now the raccoon grabby hands comes out.
Okay, you can walk
Gimme.
3,000 gold worth of gems.
No, I need the exact names of those gems right now.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna send you it put into your personal Discord, okay, dude?
Okay. DM me that sweet gemage.
Send. Okay, fucking hell. Roland's just going through all this shit like potion of cold resistance. Ring of necrotic. Oh, God damn it. Why do I have this? Why did I steal you?
Because one day you knew you'd have a friend who could do every type of damage except necrotic.
Roland's just looking at some of the shit like, some of this shit is from my early days, before I knew what was worth shit. God damn, I was a pack rat.
I like the remote control for the golem. Like, fuck.
Roland also Roland also looks over at the room filled with flying carpets. Like, hey, all this shit's worthless, and none of these could fly. Still bitter about that.
I mean, Cause I was gonna take your bag of holding and start loading all the carpets into the bag of holding.
We have a lot of rooms with a lot of very cold floor.
I mean, yeah, I mean, if we're here, might as well clear the whole place out.
I mean, we're taking this place with us.
Oh, right.
We're taking this place what now?
I'm taking the place with us.
When did that become a thing?
I'm planning on talking to Helmy about making this thing portable.
So currently it's not portable.
Well, technically speaking, you have to bring it here in order to open the vault. But as long as we have the key...
Okay. But again, it's not portable.
Not yet. I was actually going to talk to you about
Then begins throwing more stuff in the bag.
Fair enough.
I would like to see you attempt to throw that tree into that bag.
Hold on.
Cause
That was
will
just
climb the tree.
This was just a flex for Roland in his
bag
heyday.
over the tree, just trying to...
By the way, just full transparency, I didn't tell Red what was in my vault. I just told him, do whatever, and he just put a tree in here.
Yeah.
It's a very important tree.
Some of it was intentionally placed, other was randomly rolled.
Is all of this stuff over here like actual weapons, or is it just maintenance equipment?
Oh, that stuff over there? That's just part of the token. Most of it's just kind of mundane equipment, like rapiers and stuff like that. Also just old armor and gear that you've already inspected.
Yeah, some of it's just like banged up stuff that Roland would have used throughout his career, like broken weapons, broken armor, tools that he probably would have intended to repair but never got back to.
I will just take a majority of...
I was just gonna say, are there any brass knuckles?
Actually, brass knuckles likely no. That wasn't really Roland's style. He was more about getting in and out without anyone seeing him. He didn't really resort to
Not a
violence.
smash and grab type of guy.
Yeah, he was.
Okay.
He's very much get in, get out before anyone knows, but leave a calling card because he wants you to know.
Okay.
Because he's all about the ego.
Yeah, Cause, like I said, will take as many books and scrolls and etc. Manuscripts as he can from the entire collection of your library, not just the one place he inspected. Yeah, obviously, I'm taking all the other rugs.
We find the one flying carpet and it's a bearskin rug.
That'd be
I mean,
so
I'm just imagining y'all come back. I'm just imagining y'all come back to the keep and you just go around the basement. You're like, "Hey, Kaz," he just built himself like a rug fort. Who dares approach the kingdom of Kaz? It's like Blanket Fort 2.0. But yeah, I'll just take everything that I like. In all seriousness, I'll take everything that I can that is
Anything that's not bolted
literature.
You got
I'll
it.
take any literature that you've got available, and then I'll take all the rugs and anything that seems important.
Roll me an investigation check.
All right, great. I should be good at those.
I'm giving him the help action because,
Okay.
you know, why not?
The help action, otherwise known as the tour.
Yeah. In order to attaching like a long, overdone story to each thing that he stole, because sure he's in a younger body now, but he's still an old man talking about his war stories.
Hooray for high intelligence.
I'm sorry, I didn't see that chat. Yeah. So you get all the notes that were in the library. You also do find this purplish gray stone that is emitting a faint magical aura.
Identify.
This is an Inca stone. Whenever a spellcaster has attempts to cast a spell that would teleport them, such as Far Step, Dimension Door, Teleports, they have to make a Charisma saving throw DC 16, or they just stay put.
Is it attunement?
No.
Yes.
Let me double check, actually.
You add that to my handouts.
Sure, I don't have a handout made, but it does take sort of... Sorry. Basically, the way it works is you take an action to activate it, and any creature that attempts to teleport during that time, this spell fails.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
I will make a handout of that tonight and get that to you.
Nice. Anything else I find?
Everything else was already found. You have all of the notes from the study.
Neat.
Oh, you would know that these notes are signed Dr. Cadigan. If you want to
Do
make,
some research on that when I get back.
if you want to roll a history check, by all means.
Oh, okay. It's 16 plus 5, 21.
What? You do recall that there were stories at Sorrentus about a conjuration wizard who had a fascination with the planes. However, at one point during his tenure, his research started getting very out of hand, and what's what I'm looking for? Uncharacteristic.
Cedric.
Yes, more. He was a green dragonborn man who was known for being very kind, very giving. but he started acting very sort of defensive and selfish. It was later found that he was killed and replaced by a changeling, and no one ever knew what became of his research or his hidden lab.
Oh.
So, given enough context, you kind of figure out what happened to his hidden lab.
Mm-hmm. I turned to Roland. Hey, did you know that your vault is like some dude's lab?
Storm is AFK at the moment.
Okay. Then Cosmos, but all right, let's go.
All right. Alright, so I assume the party's beginning to make their way back to Trumbull Falls to meet with Victor and the others.
I mean, I was hoping we could head back to the Center Forge to do some stuff to prep before we take them on, but yeah.
Kind of same.
If the party's all for going, yeah.
1 second, I have to mute myself.
So,
1 second.
So yeah, we stopped Trace and we didn't even have to kill you.
I didn't even have to kill Roland.
I wanted to kill Zorus.
Was Roland really that low?
Hey guys, sorry, family stuff needs my attention right quick. I will be AFK for just a moment. Feel free to discuss things amongst yourselves.
Okay.
All right, sounds fun. Dude, Risk, that was absolutely baller with the slow spell. That was great.
Yeah, I'm surprised it worked that I kept rolling low for the save. So it's like, oh, sweet.
I think it was just a combined effort of effects, like the cascade of just, yeah, we're not dealing with this. We've had a month to plan the fight against this man.
Yeah, it's kind of wondering if he was trying to run away, like to teleport away or something. Like, no, you're not getting away. Seriously.
I really needed this session.
Yeah. I'm gonna grab some to drink real quick. I'll be back.
All right. So, Josh, how are you doing?
I'm doing okay. I'm texting with Base right now, but that feels really strange because we're 5 feet away from each other. That's it. I'm doing all right. This session did not go the way I thought it was. I thought that fight was gonna be way harder.
Yeah.
How are you?
I think that's why Red prepared additional boss fights.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm doing fine. I just slept a lot these past few days.
Yeah. That's never bad though.
I mean, I had 2 naps yesterday, each of them an hour long, and I slept for 12 hours, and I had a 2-hour nap today, so a total of 16 hours I've just been unconscious.
which is totally worth it. Like that's so good. I keep like waking up. I know I wake up late because I go to bed super late. But when I wake up, I'm so ready. Like I tell myself I'm gonna sleep in. This is gonna be the day that I sleep in. This is gonna be the day. And then Mason fucking comes in, and I'm unable to go to sleep after he like talks my ear off. And I'm like laying down, like please God.
Yeah, Leo told me that y'all stayed up till 6 a.m. yesterday.
Yeah, I mean, that's been kind of normal for me. I sit up. I've been sitting up to 7 a.m.
Josh, you need to get your rest, my guy.
I know.
You're a growing boy. A hearty lad.
Yeah, I know. It's sleep is not always on my side.
I know.
It's all good. I'm thinking of doing night shifts for work, like at like Walmart or something, because I think that'd be really good for me. Quiet job.
Just be careful.
I gotcha. I don't live too far away, so I'm not too worried about everything.
No, I meant more like the fact that it's Walmart at night. That's when the crazies come out. That's when the people like you and me come out and walk up to you, Josh, and they go, "Excuse me, do you have the latest copy of Call of Duty for Xbox?" And you're like, "Sir, this is the produce department." And they're like, "So is that a no?"
I think that's the exact kind of people I want to interact with. The people who haven't slept for 24 hours straight and came to Walmart to buy Call of Duty.
Just don't get shivved.
That is a big part of the plan.
I'm pretty proud of myself. This entire session, I haven't been tempted to pick up Pokemon Platinum even once.
I wish I had your willpower.
I mean, it's sitting right in front of me, and I could. I'm invested. Also, I'm lagging, so I don't know what y'all can and cannot hear.
It's like most of it we can hear you, but there's definitely like a delay. Yeah.
And for the most part, it's good on my end here, and it's just that once or twice it'll cut out like distorted voice. I guess you would say.
Oh yeah, roboting. Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah.
Well, since Red's gone, I'm taking over the game.
Okay.
Yep.
Do the Trasks finally break out?
No. No
Oh.
Tarask.
Ah.
We have a Dread Lich Tarask.
No fuck.
Yes.
Also, the system rules have now been changed. We will be utilizing Shadowrun. I hope you have your rulebooks ready.
Tiefling also will be automatically an outlawed race. Like, not outlawed from game, but in universe, they are hunted for sport.
Oh, good. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Yeah, for sure.
Sorry about that.
Good. We're rewriting the campaign. It is now illegal in universe to be a tiefling. They are hunted for sport.
Oh, well, that's weird.
Also, we have conjured a
Tarask.
Dread Lich Tarask.
Well, you heard it, Red. You weren't here to stop them, so it's canon.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
The thing is, the Dread Lich Tarask is on our side.
Kaiju fight!
Yes.
This is my favorite image in the entire game.
You know, seeing that Jurassic, like you guys have all seen the King Kong versus Godzilla movie.
Yeah.
That's basically it. They're taking the Jurassic. It's
Mhm.
gonna go fight the anti-Tarask.
No joke.
Yeah.
When I was watching that film when they had Kong like strapped to some planes, Red just so whispered, "Skyrask."
I'm not gonna lie. I'm glad they kept that hidden from the trailers because it recreates probably one of my favorite shots in film history, which is the original Kong versus Godzilla. Because that's how they got Kong to Godzilla's island. They borrowed him from the U.S. government and take him to Japan.
That's so good.
Hold on, let me see. Kong.
But yeah, what I miss.
Basically, well, yeah, you didn't really miss anything, I guess.
Oh, I mean, there was no one here to roll for the bad guys, so
Oh my god.
we kind of killed the evil guy. The campaign's over. He
Oh.
just sat there and took it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds very much in character for the man.
We're
Um. So the one thing that I was gonna go ahead and to bring up is an in-party discussion about what our next move is.
Roland mentions that it sounds like the thing with Victor is an immediate thing that like he has the kid from the whole can get him Garrett hit kind of hostage, probably the Victor guy too. So Roland would like to go save them if like because that sounds kind of like an immediate thing.
If he
And sounds like
has,
we can also potentially
yeah.
wipe out this threat from hunting us.
if this man has many duplicates, how do we know it's the real one?
Cause have you ever heard of magic like this duplicate? Like, what's the range on this?
As Kaz pulls out his trusty guide to clerics,
Oh yeah, that old textbook from sophomore year of
and the
Wizard
Walker has to
High.
get magic school. Yeah, as me, the Walker has to Google it because, yeah, I was going to say.
So at the very least, he has
Yeah, I
to be
just
in the
told him.
vicinity. He'll probably have to be able to see us.
Wait a
We can
minute.
work
Wait
with
a
that.
Oh, wait a minute. That's the interesting. Would an illusion have
Addition.
thoughts?
No.
Would an illusion have thoughts?
No.
They don't exist,
Because
technically.
okay, because I'm looking at detect thoughts spell, and I can use it to detect the presence of thinking creatures I can't see.
Hmm. What's the range on that?
Range of. Where is the range on this thing? Within 30 feet. Feet if I can see. 30 feet if I can see it. I can detect the presence of thinking creatures I can't see within 30 feet. It can penetrate barriers, 2 feet of rock, 2 inches of metal, or a thin sheet of lead.
And so long as he's not wearing any magic items that would seal off his thoughts, you'd be able to read them.
Yeah, so
I mean, it's me though after,
maybe.
so in theory, I can show up and run away, and they would, in theory, want to chase me down, where I can lead them to a area where we have a more structured ambush.
Mm.
Like maybe a bridge, and Damon has some bombs ready.
I haven't gotten to blow anything up in a while.
Well, additionally, I do have my 5th level spell slots back, which means that I can cast invisibility on the entire party, whereas you could just do your thing.
I can also, with my armor, I can cast Pass Without a Trace on you guys.
Mm.
And I can also do a nice little thing now. Wait, could I claim shadow someone who is invisible before they turn invisible? Gotcha. Damon, you gonna be up in the melee?
Sure. Just pull him into the direction whatever needs stabbed.
Okay, because Dove is like the physical threat we need to take down, but Victor's the more serious threat. We need to locate the real him.
Mm.
Do we
Aye,
have any-
so he's in disguise. Just looks at Zorus suspiciously.
do we have anything to? I have an idea. DM, are there any woods by Roland's house? He's likely gonna hide in the tree line. Damon, set a blaze.
Always fun.
Smoke him out.
Okay, well, hold on. You said you lived in Trapper Falls, right?
Yeah, it's about a day and half a day's travel from here.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure an act of blatant terrorism is not going to fly with the Center Forge.
We can blame it on Victor. But you do have a point.
I would think that we should still keep property damage to a minimum. Especially considering we don't know if they have a water brigade formed, and there's no way that they can put out the flames, and I certainly can't.
Fair enough. I'm pretty sure my old hometown has a fire brigade, though Josh might be getting on in years. That's a fair point. It's just one old guy with a bucket.
I
That
mean,
doubles as a helmet.
he'll be fine then. He has water and protection. And
Yeah.
the bucket will be wet so he doesn't worry about his head catching fire.
I mean, the guy's been there since I was a kid, and goddamn, he's just keeps on going.
That he's not human. He's actually an elf or like a fire genasi or something.
He's a wildly low dwarf.
Mm.
He'll be fine. He's low enough to the ground. A fire won't hurt him.
Yeah, that's right. The smoke goes up.
Well,
He's
I
fine.
think
Hey, if worse comes to
I think
worse, we'll just blame
regardless
the
we
tiefling.
Yeah, but Gaz?
I think that regardless, we should still limit property damage and ensure that we're only paying attention to the daggers. And
Yeah.
additionally, my base thing was we should head to the center forge and restock before heading to Tremor Falls, but it seems that we're not going to be doing that.
I don't know if we have the time to do that. Right, did I get the sense that it was a more immediate thing?
Didn't he legit say like that night?
Yeah. Right.
And if we don't show up, we are relatively certain that he's going to be killing these people.
I don't see why he wouldn't.
I would. It would show that, he means business.
I can send Garrett a message with my sending stone, see if I can get something out of him. Like, cough 1 hunts if you're with them, cough twice if you're in danger, or something along those lines.
Hey, also, if we blow him off, he may take more drastic actions just to prove he's serious.
Yeah. I'd rather not have him going up to my daughter again.
Just to play Asmodeus' advocate here. If we just ignore them and get prepared for the inevitable fight that is coming, I mean, first off, they only know about you for the most part. They know who we are, but I mean, I assume that crossing the borders into Halti and then storming a noble's estate is going to drastically put them on someone else's radar. Damon, I don't mean to be mean, but I assume that you don't have any family that would immediately be a concern to you if they were, attacked.
No, everyone's dead.
Since you said you were from, well, I meant more since you said you were from Voltime. Zorus, if they try to get to your parents, they have... 1 second.
On the bright side, I don't have school. The plus of the one child in the group. Oh man.
All right, sorry about that. Just had to step away for a second. Where was I?
You're listening.
So Zorus, to get to your parents, like they have to go through the monks, and they have to do the same thing to get to Roland's daughter. And I assume that no matter how powerful this Victor is his name,
yeah,
no matter how powerful he is, getting through Bahuld is going to be a challenge.
Hey, but there's still the question of the hostage they currently have and are threatened to murder if we don't go. Unless you're not really attached to this Garrett guy that much.
I am actually attached. I have an idea, and so I feel some noise in the background. We don't need to fight. Hold on, I'm mute.
I mean, back to Asmodeus' advocate, what are 2 lives versus the weight of our own and other people?
You just said you didn't want to do property damage, but you're willing to throw away some lives.
Yeah, because I'm playing Asmodeus' advocate.
Sorry.
I don't
That-
want these people. I don't want these people to
Uh,
die, but I'm also
uh,
saying, like, should we consider the sacrifices?
Okay, there's some noise on this end, so I missed that. My mistake.
Yeah.
We actually don't need to fight them. We just need to get Garrett and Richter out.
Mm-mm.
I just realized I had myself muted on my thing this entire time. So all of you guys were coming in, I wasn't.
Oh, the folly of man.
The folly indeed.
So yeah, I'm like I said. Obviously, I don't want these people to die, but I feel like we should also consider the fact that
No,
you know,
You're right.
it's two people versus us, and I mean we. Look, I'm just saying to give ourselves a little extra time to prepare. I am currently down my most powerful spell that I can conjure. And I'm sure that you all have plenty of other abilities that can compensate, but mine stops people from being resurrected because it reduces them to nothing but ash.
Wait, what time
The
in the
only thing
day
that can
is
bring
it?
someone back from.
It was getting close to sunset when you first arrived at the vault.
So there's not enough time.
And you said it takes half a day to get.
Well, half a
Yes.
day-ish. I'm my travel distances don't make a lot of sense. I didn't do the correct research, so I've been very loosey-goosey with it.
So let's just say that by the time we would have reached Tromber Falls, that would be the deadline that he wishes us to meet at. Is essentially the angle you're pushing.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. Well, if I can get a chance to meditate in the cart and be left respectfully the hell alone, I can get my spells back and we can do this thing that you're wanting to do with little to no, death on our part.
I'd appreciate that, cause I don't want any more people dying to this guild because of me.
If possible, Damon would also like to rest so he can get back the handful of spell slots that he has available.
Don't you want to get those
Yeah,
back on a long rest? Don't you want to get your
We didn't take a long rest.
Yeah, no, that's why I'm asking Hawk. Like, you would only be able to get a short rest in.
Oh, I thought he was gonna long rest like combined or
Yeah, I
whatever.
thought that's what we were getting if we.
I thought half elves, elves in general, have like that thing where they can only.
Nope.
If you travel, you won't be able to get. It's a
'Cause what Walker was pitching was like sleeping in the back of the car, basically.
You wouldn't be able to get a full 8 hours rest while this in transit. Is what I'm basically saying.
Oh. Then yeah, I'm in no hurry to save these people.
I don't care either way. I'll just, taking advantage of the situation if we could.
I mean, it's your call, Roland.
I mean, like you said, Kaz, you can make everyone invisible. They don't ever need to even see you guys. I'll go out there as bait, lure them away. I can turn invisible, be gone. We'll rendezvous here. Sound good?
All right.
Okay.
And with my shadow armor, I sort of assigned Kaz's armor, Kaz's shadow. So, with that, because I just remembered that's a fucking ability it has, I can actually teleport to you guys so long as I've designated one of your shadows.
Claim shadow, yeah. You have to be on the
So-
same plane for it to work, but yes.
Yeah, so I I can just lure them away and then teleport back to you guys, and there's no range limit on that thing. Sorry, new item.
Okay.
All right, yeah. So let's go.
Okay. So we'll say that you guys make your way to Trumbull Falls, and as you approach the town, night has what's God damn, I keep failing these words.
Fallen?
Yes, night has fallen as you approach the town. I assume you wait. At what point do you cast invisibility on the body?
Well, it lasts an hour, so I would wait until we pull into town. I assume it's not going to take an hour to get to his.
No, it won't take an hour. Like, probably just like 10 minutes.
All right.
Well, designate Cause's shadow as the one he's going to teleport to when he's ready.
Okay.
So I'm going to burn my 5th level spell slot and cast invisibility on everybody.
Okay. I'm going to mark everyone as invisible once.
If you have, are you on the a new map, man?
I'm about to switch you guys over, yes.
Okay, thank you. Just wanted to make sure.
Just do. As you approach, that's the wrong one. You all make your way to Roland's home. And as you approach, you see several figures gathered around your home, Roland. 4 to be exact. You see the tall, half-orc Dove, arms crossed, looking out around the area. You see Garrett and Richter sitting inside what remains of your home, bound and tied. Lastly, you see Victor sitting at a makeshift table playing a game of cards against his own duplicate. One of the Victor stands and greets the group as he throws his cards. I swear he's cheating. Never play a game with liars.
And just for my own sake, the 2 blue dots are the
Yeah, these over here are Richter and Garrett.
Gotcha.
Question, real quick.
Yes.
Hawk, do you have any alchemic fire potions?
Actually, on that note, I would like the 4 of you to all roll stealth checks with advantage.
What is this, by the way?
That's just a barrel.
Okay, it looked like a token, so I was like, is that a person?
Oh, no, that's just a small barrel, I believe. I just grabbed a bunch of junk to litter it throughout the place.
Yeah, I got 2 alchemy fires. To answer his question.
Okay. There's one thing I would, after this roll, I'd like to. Oh, thank God for advantage.
Roland is going to approach, but at distance. And can I slowly cast Mage Hand?
Go ahead and roll a sleight of hand check.
Ooh, that is a
Oh,
sleight of hand.
Also, Damon's stealth check when you can with advantage.
25.
Yeah.
25.
With that advantage, I got a nat 20, which is kind of cool.
Nice.
My intent is to. I'm going to assume Richter has good stealth, seeing as he's like a envoy of Mask. So, I'm going to. The second I sort of sense that the team's going to get ready to move everyone, I'm going to cast invisibility on Garrett.
Okay. And what was your sleight of hand was 20 something?
25.
25.
And the ones we're trying to save are the ones with the blue dots, correct?
Yeah.
That's actually really funny. I rolled perception just to see if either of them would notice. The highest they got was a 24. So they don't seem to notice you casting your invisible mage hand.
I was asking about the alchemic fire for a particular reason. I remember that I have this this serpentine owl, and I can give it commands. It has an intelligence of 8. I was gonna see if I could get this owl to maybe fly over the house to the backside and start dropping alchemic fire back there to act as a distraction.
Burn down the rest of the house.
Don't burn out the rest of it. Be in the backyard.
You can put down this in my house.
I will say, you do know that... Oh, that's unfortunate. Hold on, I'm trying to figure something out here. Because that... Zoris, make a perception check.
What?
Zoris, perception check, please.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I can do that. No problem. That's a natural 20, but that's gonna go down to an 18.
That actually saves your ass. Because as you approach that rock you're on, you see faintly on the ground a glowing, pulsating glyph.
It's fun.
They tried to booby trap this shit.
Why haven't I flown up yet?
I would also like Aki to do the same.
Roland's just going to start trying to talk to distract him, like, you know, if you wanted to meet up, you guys didn't have to kidnap some friends to deal with. I've been waiting for you guys.
Well, we just wanted the incentive.
That would have been a 6.
What was the path you took to that rock?
I think I was roughly here, so I walked like boop, 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 boop. I
Okay.
guess.
Because this is where the glyph was.
Cool.
Okay.
So you walked past it.
All right.
Alright, so go ahead. Oh, I mean, it saved and... Well, save. So... What kind of saving throw is it? Dex saving throw, please.
Dex. All right. A warlock's best stat.
Can I grant him my
God.
evasion?
I mean, he doesn't have to concentrate on invisibility since it was Kaz who cast it.
It's a 2.
Okay. You take 20 points of cold damage,
Okay.
but you are not revealed because it was Kaz who cast invisibility, so he's the one concentrating.
Okay.
You
It still explodes though, right?
it explodes, so it's like, oh, good, you came with friends. That would make this exciting. Do you have
Well,
others
I-
here?
Oh, that was my fucking familiar guy.
Oh, and it's okay. I assumed you brought friends. I mean, I brought friends too.
Perception check.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I guess probably need to make a perception check too, since we're all in earshot of that.
Yep. Go. Feel free, everyone, to make a perception check.
29.
29.
9.
Okay.
Perception. How much have I done on? 16. I didn't roll good. I just have good in that stat.
6. Gotten bad rolls.
Okay. So Roland and Kaz notice.
Aki, put that dice in jail.
Yeah.
Kaz, you notice this guy up in the tree above you, and Roland, you notice that there was a guy up above on the roof of your house.
One loudly proclaims about the roof guy. Now that guy on the roof, that's not necessary.
Oh,
I've come to surrender.
oh, I assume you have, really. It's okay that you came here with tricks. I was expecting tricks. I mean, I'm sure you assumed I have tricks too.
I just want this bullshit to end.
And it can. Like I said, I just want a few questions. We can end this in a way where we go our separate ways, and I actually don't bother you or your kind again.
Let's hear it.
Now, I just have a few questions. You answer these questions for me, and you can have your little pawns.
Okay.
Okay, now, according to that one, he motions to Richter. Okay, you have quite the destiny ahead of yourself. One that I felt was rightfully mine. Now,
Stealing things is kind of my calling card, yes.
yeah, I was fully intending to forge God's Bane and take that sucker over to the castle of the Supreme Throne and, well, run it through Husiric's chest. Take his place. But looks like someone else has had the same thought as me. So, my question to you, King of Thieves. I want to know how you become a god.
Dove, what do you get out of this?
Strength, power, skins.
Do you, though? How much can you rely on this one? When he has what he wants, why do you still have any use to him? Why not take godhood for yourself? You're stronger than him.
Roll persuasion.
$29. It's one of my expertise.
He's just kind of quiet. Seems though he is kind of... He's heard what you're talking about and kind of going to see how things kind of play out for a little bit.
I mean, I assume he's told you everything about what goes into this. He hasn't kept you in the dark on anything, I hope.
Well, that's the funny thing. This is such a muddy topic that there's not a lot to even share. I knew that God's Bane held a divine spark, which is why we hunted it. But then you had to go and steal it. How rude of you. You stole it twice. Technically 3 times.
To be fair, I didn't know where it was when I first took it.
Amateur.
How dare you? You're speaking to royalty, sir.
Ah, yes. Royalty. Love the title, by the way. Not pompous at all.
It fits. What kind of name is Daggers of Night? Like, come on, you guys are trying to sound cutthroat.
I didn't name it. That part was Dove.
Love the name, Dove. It sounds super cutthroat.
So, my question. How do you become a god?
Like, God needs to choose you. You don't just walk up to Sirik and stab him and take what's his. It has to be offered.
Interesting. Dove. And Dove walks over to the two of them. To Garrett and Richter. Which one? You answered my question. It was a shite answer, but you still answered it. Which one
what?
Which one do you want back? One question, one person.
I'll take Richter back. And I cast invisibility on Garrett. Run, Garrett! Run, Victor!
Rude! Good way till Richter got to you.
Yeah, I know. I jumped the gun a little bit.
no way.
Roland would have waited. So I got shit on my end again.
Oh,
Alright, so-
wait, hold on. Are we actually jumping the gun, or are we...
No. Storm jumped the gun. Roland would not have.
Okay.
Roland would have had more patience.
This has been a crazy night, but with... I'm trying to figure out if I should allow that. Which faction?
You want to roll for it?
Yeah, I'll roll and you tell me odds or evens.
I mean, if it happens, the second that Kaz sees someone go invisible, he's going to cast Wall of Fire from the ring.
Okay.
Also,
I'm calling.
I didn't want to
odds.
interrupt. I didn't want to interrupt the conversation, but Damon would have been trying to get closer to the pair to try and grab whichever one gets turned invisible.
Okay.
I just didn't want to interrupt the whole.
No, I understand.
You know.
Right.
Strategy.
So you called out odds.
Yes.
Okay. In this alternate timeline where you would have jumped the gun, that would have been really out of character for Roland. But you managed to restrain yourself as Dove picks up Richter and shoves him your way. And Richter begins to walk towards you. These people, they are quite aggressive.
I thought you were some sort of super cool, like celestial dude. What the hell happened?
They jumped me.
Pansy. I didn't say that.
What was that?
in the alternate timeline where Kaz breaks his invisibility like an idiot.
And cuts his spine. It's like, yeah, well, we're still not out of the woods yet. And
Evidently.
yeah, start running.
You sure?
Yeah, go now, please run. Go, teleport back to her god.
He kind of takes a few steps. You sure you don't need help handling this? Okay.
Maybe come back in 2 seconds. See how things go.
Okay.
Just go.
And he
Yeah.
vanishes.
And I cast invisibility on Garrett.
And I guess I'm just grabbing Garrett and going.
Okay.
And then I'm casting Wall of Fire, with the dimensions, of course, being 20-foot diameter, 20-foot high ringed wall, 1 foot thick.
Yep. And I saw you drawing that measurement line.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and cast it around the duplicates and Derv, and I am going to specify that the interior of the wall is what does the additional 10 feet of
Heat. Yeah.
yeah.
That's the side where if you get too close, it burns. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, just double checking for the ring. You're casting it on top of them, or are you doing it around them?
I mean, it'll be for. Let's see.
Because if you cast on,
It's a 20-foot diameter, so this would be the diameter of the thing,
right.
with him being on the. Well,
Because I'm just trying
yeah,
to.
with one of them being on the outer ring, it will still catch Derv in it to some degree, but he won't be like in the middle of it. He'll have probably a better chance of hopping out than You know, Victor.
The cleric.
The one who's literally having the wall dropped on top of him.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out if it's cast on top of them if they get pushed out, like in Wall of Stone.
They do not.
Okay.
Yeah, Red, as someone who's done a lot of research because I've offered this spell to everyone in our home game, they have to make a dex save, but they're in it.
Okay.
Just imagine this for flavor text. The ground beneath them cracks open as magma then shoots out, creating a column of fire that is the ring. It is basically just jet of flame.
As these cracks form and he begins to rise up, the two Victor and his duplicate look at each other, and the real one just goes, "I always knew Trace was fucking useless."
Kaboom!
Right now,
and like that, I am visible, and I think the invisibility ends on everyone else. I don't know.
you're still you.
It's concentration.
The wall of fire.
It's concentration, but it does end. But wall of fire is also concentration, and it also ends when invisibility also ends when I cast an attack.
So, but you also can't concentrate on wall of fire and invisibility, so everyone's visible.
Except for Gareth now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is Gareth tied up or anything?
Red? Yes.
I cut his bonds when I grab him.
Okay.
That way you can basically like. I mean,
Just shove
do
him.
you want to? Yeah, I was about to say, do you want to swap places with him? Just to be like, yeah,
Yeah.
run, kid.
For a brief moment before Dove gets encased in fire, he's like, "Wait, you're not the kid." Right now, dex saves on both of them. That would be Trace's DC, which was 18.
Ooh, yummy.
Alright, so that's a dex save, I believe. That's cocked. Let me get their sheets up. Do.
Oh, and by the by, since I summoned it on top of them, if they try to move out of it, they're going to take the damage.
Right. They are both going to spend a luck point on that. Holy shit.
Nah, burn.
Fail anyway.
Okay, Victor does manage success on his second roll. Dove still fails. He rolled even worse than he did before.
Hee crispy.
So go ahead and roll.
5d8.
Yep, 5d8 fire damage.
Uh, 25.
25. Okay, so Victor takes, let's say, 13.
And Derv, he getting crispy.
Oh yeah.
If they have any resistance, it ignores that. Because it's Chase's spell.
This no.
This is true. This is true.
Me.
You said it was 25?
25. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We should have kept that guy alive just to keep you.
Okay.
I mean, if Victor can do what Trace says he does, I mean, we can.
Okay, for this, let's go ahead and roll initiative one more time.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, what's Gareth is running now, right?
You can't see him.
Oh, fair enough.
Guys, I rolled super shit this time.
I don't know.
That's right. I make up
comparatively.
I add 10 and I rolled a 2.
Oh, bro, I did shit. I rolled a 2. Freaking shut up.
Oh god.
Wait,
I'm
sorry,
sorry,
I
my
missed-
man.
Yeah.
Shut up.
So Roland got a 12. Zoas, oh my god.
I don't know what the 19 was for. It was just in the chat thing. But I rolled a 21.
Oh, okay. That might have been
I
your.
have no idea.
Wait, I think that was your stealth roll because I don't think I ever saw it.
No, I got a 20 on the stealth roll because of the.
Oh yeah,
What's the thing?
advantage. Because
Advantage. There we go. That's the word. I haven't been able to word lately.
Dude, it's
Which
fucking
is bad because I'm a
insane.
teacher.
It's been a week.
It has.
It's writing.
Walker, can you draw your wall of fire on the map so I know?
Oh, I got it.
Okay.
There was actually a wall of fire token I was going to use.
Around
Because
the world, around the...
I was very much ready to, let's see.
You just clear my drawing and replace it with your thing. I'm just defining the boundaries for the most part. I'm
Okay.
pretty sure that's still wrong.
Ah.
Yeah, do you have a ringed wall of fire? Because that's a linear.
Yes, I do.
Just make a square.
Well, I just made an X because this way
All
you can
these
just
squares make
draw
a circle.
This way you can just...
make a circle.
I just meant
don't-
this way you can expand it to the confines of...
So cool.
Further. Further.
Ah,
That?
Excellent.
That looks so
Crispy.
where'd you get
Yeah,
that?
and
Yeah.
you can clear my
I-
drawing.
I have no idea.
Okay.
Whoosh, motherfucker, whoosh.
Foom.
That's so sick.
Alright,
Gloomy.
so I got roll initiative for the bad guys.
And
By the way, we're
also
not in the turn order.
Garrett's.
What?
I'm
Oh.
only seeing the bad guys.
That's okay. Oh, the Zoras and everyone that I'm seeing are from the previous. Oh. So do you see Zoras now?
I see
I see Zorus, yeah.
Okay,
Adam.
good.
Yeah.
Okay. I just gotta go back in.
Roland.
Yeah, I just gotta add each of you one at a time.
I can add my own initiative.
No, I added you.
Around the world. Oh my gosh, this doesn't even cost a spell slot. Oh, that's great.
Yeah, because it's the spell storing ring.
Well, in that case, does concentration still count? Because it's traces.
You would still need to concentrate on it because.
Oh, okay, yeah, I gotta maintain the connection with this ring.
Yeah, it just uses his DC and all that. Okay,
As the spell is bound to him, I must still fuel it.
is everyone now on the initiative, or did I miss somebody?
No,
You missed Garrett.
No, Garrett's the ring. The yellow one.
Yeah.
I know, but he's still not done yet.
I meant you guys because you know, I
We're
screwed.
the ones that matter.
Yeah, you guys.
Garrett has one job.
Okay, you know what?
Fucking-
I play Asmodeus' advocate again. Did we really need to come save these people since they didn't matter?
It was more or less a thing of Roland's conscience.
You guys are good people. That's why you came.
Also, Roland was kind of hoping for a chance to keep these guys off our asses once and for all.
Fuck your
Fine.
big bad guy, Red. Fuck him.
He rolled
Fuck
a
him.
nat
It's 26
20.
initiative. Screw the man.
Ah,
I mean, he may be starting with a 26 initiative, but he's also starting in the middle of a ring of fire.
Damon, what's your dexterity?
Oh hell.
That is a good question. It's only a 16.
Dove goes first.
Who does?
Dove. Dove tied
That
with
sounds
you.
like- That sounds like someone who would hit very hard.
He's a samurai fighter with the rogue multi-class.
And why did you make him Storm?
I didn't make him that class.
Storm just gave me concepts, and I was like, okay.
I mean,
Storm?
either
Next time he's a bunny rabbit.
Don't worry. Next time, yeah,
a bunny
Wait,
rabbit
tell
with
me-
a switchblade.
Red's gonna make him into the rabbit from Mighty Python.
I'm just imagining as well, like Roland's just, like the party's just like, oh look, a rabbit, and Roland's like, no, that's no rabbit. And Derv just pulls out a switchblade. It's time.
Wow.
I gave Red a blank sheet and was like, "Here, hurt me," and I didn't think he'd actually. I thought these guys would be a one and done plot thread.
So did I! And then I accidentally leveled them too high.
You don't say.
Okay, so.
I love what you say. Oh no.
Well, what if the first time we fought them is any indicator?
Fair enough.
But now we're stronger now.
You are. So I hope you guys survive.
Thanks.
I hope so.
Okay, so. Round one goes to Victor, who he has to make his save again, right? Because he starts in the fire.
No, but he automatically takes the damage when he moves through the fire.
Okay.
The only time that they have to make a dex save is when the wall first appears. After that, anyone that moves through the wall or ends their turn within the radius that I have specified takes the damage.
Man, I'm glad you cast the spell before me. I was gonna fuck it up.
By the by, do we want more battle music?
Yes, please.
Does anyone have battle music?
I do not.
Just reload everything we used before.
Okay.
Red, before we get into combat, I was going to message you, but I'll just ask, I guess.
Okay.
With dual wielder now, I don't have the other perk I need to be able to do what we talked about yet, do I?
Not yet.
Okay, never mind. I'll just keep doing with the shield then.
Yeah.
So close to being able to
You're
wield
so
two
close.
long swords of +2 at one time.
Just need one more combat session with Ben.
Then I can legit wield 2 long swords of +2
Yes.
without a penalty.
So, yeah, he's going to rush through the wall of fire. Because of that, his duplicate, he can't maintain Knives on his duplicate because the wall of fire is opaque. So I guess that drops.
And now he takes
Is it the same?
5d8.
5d8?
If he moved through the wall.
Yep. No, yeah, I know. So go ahead and roll that again. Or,
Awesome. Okay. 15 plus 22. 29.
29. Ooh, he is not happy about that.
Yeah, sucks to suck.
You know, that seems excessive.
Good at burning down my house.
Let's see, who does he want to hurt?
I
It's
mean, I
opaque.
love this idea.
It's opaque. He can't see me because the wall's 20 feet high. So
Yeah, he can't see you, Ozorus.
Damon's just in close and fighting range.
Oz is just gonna dab on the hater. Fucking, I'm tired, man.
He's going to cast...
Finger of death.
He's going to
I
cast...
believe it.
He's going to cast Meteor Swarm.
I believe it.
I really did for half a second. That's not a cleric spell.
Hey, Damon, you got a counterspell in you?
He's going to cast Harm at Roland. So,
Okay.
Roland, I need you to make... Why don't I have this? Constitution saving throw.
I mean, do you want me to counterspell that?
I actually just took resilience, so I'm actually proficient in this save.
Let's see how this goes.
Cool.
Immediately
Natural
fails
20.
save. Okay, dang it.
Alright.
23, nat 20.
Yeah, that'll do it. So you take half damage of 14d6 necrotic damage.
I should have attuned to the ring.
That's fine. It's fine. Just take the damage. Sucker. Oh, real quick, Red. What's the radius on the anchor stone again?
55 halved, so 26. 27. Range, you're right. That is 120 feet.
I'll keep that in mind.
Alright. And let's see, he can't do much as a bonus action because
I
cantrips.
never got the damage.
Oh, 27.
27. That's half.
Half, yes. No, that is the half. He rolled 55 total.
Okay.
Harm is a nasty spell.
I know. It's one of your favorites as a cleric.
Mm-hmm. Haven't got a chance to cast it yet. But yeah, that's all he can do right now. Zorus.
It's such a stupid idea, but I don't know. I think we'll be fine. I'm
I
gonna.
mean, feel free to carry through. We got 2 other people on our side of the wall.
Yeah, that's
That
what
we
I'm
know
thinking.
of.
I'm gonna fly at this guy. All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna grab him, and I'm gonna keep going up.
Okay.
I'm gonna go. Up we go, and I'm gonna just use my bonus action to dash, and I'm just gonna keep going up.
Okay. Roll a grapple check. So roll and add your athletics.
Okay.
Oh my god, you're right. Actually, this is the first battle we've actually had outdoors.
In a long time.
Oh, I'm gonna. You know what? I'm not gonna use my bonus action. I'm gonna rage first.
Okay.
So you guys watch Zorus as like his already like pure yellow eyes like start to like I like to imagine they glow even more and like bits of radiant energy start to like pull through. Just gets really angry at everything going on. So
Wait, hold on. Did you Zealot Barbarian?
I just haven't chosen a barbarian's best yet.
So I've been jokingly calling him a gargoyle all game.
Now
He literally just went gargoyle.
Yeah, it's 18. That's
Goliath.
an 18.
18?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, Zorus out here becoming
Alright.
Keith David.
Alright, so
He lives again.
as soon as
Brooklyn.
the wildfire goes up, the archer on the roof takes out a bow, pulls it back, and out the corner of his eye he sees just like this speeding blur full on tackle him and go into the air. He's like, "Whoop!" So let me just quickly do some math because what's your full movement?
It's only 50 feet.
50 feet, so it takes 30 feet to get there. You grab
He's 20
him,
feet in the air.
half movement because he's carrying someone. So 10 feet above the roof. This is a 2-story house, so you're 30 feet above the ground.
Yep.
So just going to put a marker on him to let us know that he's grappled. And fucked.
This is only gonna get dumber, guys. I promise.
I'm
As
looking
you fly
forward to
him
it.
higher and higher and higher.
I would absolutely hope so.
Notice this entire turn is just leaving combat, just going to the stratosphere.
I just imagine like Derv like standing over Damon with his axe raised, just like this ends, and then a body just slams into him at terminal velocity.
My favorite part about this, is there's going to be a point where he stops trying to contest the grapple and starts rolling to keep the grapple going.
And at that point, Zorus can just punch him off.
Zorus, here's the
Stunning
plan.
strike!
Here's the plan, Zorus. I'll cast Hunger of Hadar right here in this firewall. You just keep picking them up and dropping them. And try to run away.
This is so fucking ridiculous.
Actually, wait, yeah. So if I keep concentration on the firewall, you can just catch hunger.
Yeah, just drop him in the middle of the hole.
God, what have we done?
Alright, so is that your turn?
We've won
Yeah,
D&D.
that's for sure.
Alright, Derv's turn. He starts his turn in the fire, so...
5d8.
Wait, is he in it or is he on the edge? Because you were talking about how... I think...
I would say he starts his turn there, but that doesn't mean that he takes the damage. Once he starts moving out of the wall, that's when he's going to take the damage.
So if he ends his turn there, is he fine?
Nope.
Well, takes it.
If he starts his turn there, he's not damaged. If he moves through it, he's damaged. Like, if he starts his turn there, he's fine. If he moves through it, damage. If he ends his turn there, damage.
Well... Alright, then he's going to just stay where he is and start unloading on Damon, since he is within range anyway.
Yeah, and anything
But
that falls
he's
inside this too, by the way, if Zorus decides to actually drop a dude in the bullseye, damaged.
but he's catty-cornered with me. It's not dead on.
Wait.
Oh, he moved out.
Yeah,
Damage.
Go ahead and roll.
Damage.
Damage.
Sorry, I was being a wise ass.
I know, I'm just joking with you.
Is shove an actual action? Like,
Yeah, it's like a grapple check. So
Athletics?
yeah, it's like an athletics.
That's another 25 to Derv.
Okay.
As my wall of fire has now become useless.
Hey,
Well, don't say that just yet.
Oh my god, are you actually gonna push him back inside?
Well, first thing he's going to do is use his bonus action for second wind.
Ah, fighter, fun.
Yeah, semi-subclass, so he has... You can give him some
Oh,
time
right,
to
derp.
tweak.
You said does or does not.
He can. Ray told me that he was he didn't tell me. I recognized some of the tactics.
Also, I just want to point something out. If Damon does decide to push Derv inside the wall for, a wall of fire grudge match, passing through from the outside, they take no damage. Because it's only one side they take damage.
Right.
Oh, wait, no. Hold on.
I think passing through it in general, you take damage.
Yeah.
Right, so he's gonna bibbity boppity attack with that sweet bullshit now. That does not make sense. What is wrong here? Oh, it was too small. That's why. That was weird. Alright, so he's going to attack once. Phew, that's... He's going to use his... Wait, is that a bonus action to use that? Yeah, that's a bonus action. Okay, yeah, he's not going to use second wind. Never mind. Instead, he's going to use a fighting spirit to give himself advantage. And that's a 24 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Alright, so with sneak attack... Ugh, disgusting. $16... 21 points of damage total. Second attack is a 26. And that's... Oh, I forgot the modifier on that first attack.
It's okay, I haven't deducted it yet anyway.
This is 16 points of damage. Add an extra 6 to the first attack.
So 27 plus 16?
Yes.
Okay. Listen. One and 16.
And
That's fun.
he just looks at you and just sort of goes, I think I'll skin you first. As he's going to action surge.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, he rolled a 1 and a 2. So that's not going to hit you. Second attack. 22 total.
Yeah, that'll hit.
How you looking, Damon?
11 points of damage.
Okay. I have lost 1 cause worth of health.
Alright,
That good?
I've legit lost a third of my health in like 1 round.
I mean, I have more health than that.
well, on the good news, it's your turn now.
Good. Poop. So I have an attack and an extra attack.
You do.
Let's see what these old bones can do. I will make my attack. Let's see, plus 10. That is a 25 and a 23 for each hit.
Both hit.
Cool. And let me get my d8s. And I get to use my improved Eldritch Strike stuff on them now.
Yep, that's passive.
Yay! Now, if I wanted to use the one where I actually burn spell slots, would that work like...
That'd be like Talus Smites.
Okay, so I would like to use the... What is the word called? Yeah, I would like to use the Eldritch Strikes on each of those for an additional 1d6. Or would it be a 1d8?
I
No,
think
it says 1d6 in the text.
Yeah, those are 1d6. The Eldritch. Yeah, I think we agreed that that Eldritch Strike is 1d8 and these are 1d6. Because the homebrew kind of made a arcane version of a paladin, essentially. It felt like.
Yeah. Cool. Alright. So, the first strike, he will take 13, so 20. Rolling for. Trying to see what the thing is for. Take 24 total.
Okay.
20 physical and 4 force damage, I guess. Whatever that would be.
Yeah, the sword deals force damage, which he is resistant. No, it's not.
Yeah. Well, no, because our previous game I had said Damon was set to fire and force.
Oh, okay.
I just wanted to keep that clarified. I had that written in my notes.
Okay.
And we'll do the second attack. Or sorry, the damage for the second hit, I mean.
Yeah.
Which I need to mark off the spell slots I use, the level ones. Let's see, that's 21 slashing and 3 force.
So 24.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I still have my movement and my bonus.
You do.
I'm not getting out of his range, I'm repositioning myself.
Okay.
To here. And I am going to use my bonus action to use Wave of Power.
Okay.
Force.
Okay. What kind of save is that?
On.
Okay. What's the DC?
16.
Oh, that bounced all over the place. Yeah, he's going to use his luck on that.
Ah.
Fails. He gets pushed in.
Yep, and he's going to take 2d6 force damage and is pushed 10 feet away from me.
Okay,
It's
so
5d8.
Yes. He takes 5 force damage on top of all, that's definitely what's going to do him in, not the 5d8s. And I'll use the rest of my movement to get right back here.
Okay.
All right, big man, let's go. Round 2.
Yeah, I'll roll that extra 5d8 fire damage on him. Whew.
AFK?
I can do this one more time
Alright.
today.
Said roll 5d8 on him.
Yep.
Yeah.
$23.
23. Alright, he is not happy about that.
Damon just gives a thumbs up over to where Kaz would be.
Kaz is oblivious to this because the wall's opaque.
No, we got line of
Oh
sight.
wait, no, I didn't realize
Yeah.
that. Okay, then never mind. I
This is the
I catch
friendship
that.
line.
The friendship line. Alright,
friendship line.
Aki, you're up.
All right. I think you can probably been telling behind my. I've been drawing a 20 circle. I'll be casting
Hunger of Hadar?
Hunger. Yeah, Hadar, right here. So, act. Act an area. So both guys will be in a circle.
It's like this?
He's doubly screwed because well, one more over.
Like that?
Yeah. So they're both in an area of magical darkness. When they begin their turn, I believe it's a 2d6.
Guys, this is lovely. I love this.
You don't even know what I'm about to do to this guy.
Oh, I know he's not going to enjoy it.
Where's it centered?
It's centered right here.
Okay, because it should be bigger than that.
It's
20 feet radius.
Oh, I thought
So it would
it's
be
20.
all the way. Yeah, it's not diameter, it's radius.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Alright,
sure
so you
Garrett
guys
has
are-
enough HP to survive one round in there.
It's not a lot of damage, but
You can get pulled out, it's no big deal.
yeah.
We'll be fine.
And
And if he
now-
dies, well... Oh well. 1 out of 2 ain't bad.
Yeah.
All right,
Then
Meatloaf.
I'm gonna move myself 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in this direction. And that'll be it for me.
okay. Did you roll the? Oh wait, they take the damage at the top of their turn.
Yep.
Okay. It is now these assassins' turn. The one in the trees is going to attempt to take a shot at Kaz.
Cool.
That is a 17 to hit.
Doesn't hit.
Okay. I think they have 2 attacks, so he's going to fire again. Even worse.
Cool.
For
As it glints off my mage armor.
Alright. So yeah, that's all he can do. The other guy he is going to attempt to stab Zorus.
Okay.
Alright. No way in hell he's getting sneak attack. Natural 20.
Okay.
Is that disadvantage because he's grappled?
Let me double check that. I don't know if grapple gives disadvantage.
I think grappling just sustains.
Gives advantage on the attacks by the person who's grappling.
So
Yeah, I
that's
don't think it gives us.
that's 15 points of slashing damage as he just tries to hack at you. But wait, no, you're
Absolutely
raging.
fine.
You're raging.
Raging!
So that's 7 points of slashing damage. Because you just don't give a fuck.
This is about to go crazy.
And now, he's like, yeah, I got a good hit. He doesn't seem bothered. I'm concerned.
I'm just looking past him upwards.
That's all they can do. Roland.
So, seeing this shadow emerge around us, I gotta roll my save, because technically I'm in it.
Yeah, you are technically in there, yeah.
Con save?
Aki?
Let me make sure. Any creature that starts the turn there takes 2d6 cold damage. It's just 2d6.
Oh, just 2d6? Okay, hit me.
No save. Uh, 5.
5? Okay.
Yep.
Roland is going to put on his mask,
Okay.
and I'm going to enter.
Okay. Do me a favor, roll a concentration check for invisibility. Just gotta be a 10.
Oh, I'm not going to keep concentration on it.
Okay.
I'm casting Shadow Blade.
Okay then.
Because I'm in darkness, the spell, my next attack has advantage in here.
That's true.
And I'm going to hit him because he can't see me, so sneak attack.
Alright. you are attacking from darkness, so I would say that yeah. Go ahead and what's the yeah, go ahead and I would say if this hits you get sneak attack.
Okay, so what's my spell attack? Fuck, what's my spell attack?
Yes, it's not the same on these sheets.
Yeah, it's 16 plus 5 plus proficiency, which is 4, so plus 9, so 25.
Yeah, you hit.
Cool. So that is 2d8 psychic, 10 points of psychic, plus sneak attack. $19 sneak attack, also psychic,
Okay.
and 6 cold. And let me know if this flies.
What's up?
I do one other thing. No, I don't have my action or my bonus.
What are you trying to do?
I want to drop one of my arrows. The clinging shadows.
That would be more of an attack.
Understood.
Yeah,
I'll do that.
I like the gumption, but yeah.
Yeah, I understand. I figure as much. Just want to make sure.
Okay. Aki, does he take any damage from ending his turn in here?
He has to make a dex save throw.
Dex save. Oh, well, I'm terrible at those. 22.
Yeah, you pass.
Alright, and no damage because of evasion. Kaz, you're up.
Wait, what's up?
I was saying, if you pass the save, you don't take any damage at all.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
It doesn't do the normal half one. Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. So, I'm going to go ahead and use my boots to fly 30 feet straight in the air.
Okay. Please tell me you're also going to attempt to grapple and carry this guy.
Considering I am not as physically strong as Zorus, no, I'm not. I'm going to instead just ruin his day. Let's see. What's I got? I guess I'll just cast Chromatic Orb at 5th level.
Okay. Go ahead and roll for an attack.
Okay, I am assuming that a 26 hits.
Yep.
Alright, and then since that is 5th level, that's an additional. So it's a total of 7d8.
Go ahead.
So they take 43 points of cold damage
Ooh.
as they are shot in the chest with my 5th level Chromatic Orb.
They are looking very bloody.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Alright. It is now Garrett's turn. He starts his turn in the
Hunger.
in the hunger, so go ahead and roll damage.
All right. That is a 6.
Okay. It doesn't seem to bother him too much as he makes his way out.
Mm-hmm.
kind of looking around, can't see any enemies really. So he actually just goes running deeper into the house. It is now Victor's turn. Go ahead and roll that damage.
Yep. Let's roll high this time. 5.
Okay. 5 points of damage. For his turn, yeah, he doesn't have much of an option here. He's going to cast Dispel Magic. So he has to make a spellcasting check because he's only burning a 3rd level spell slot. So, but I believe at this current level, this is a 5th level spell.
Hadar?
Yeah.
It's a 3rd level spell.
I know, but Warlock's cast it at the level you're at. It's 5th right now, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Alright, so he has to make a DC 15 casting check. Alright, and he makes it, so that Hunger of Hadar is gone. And what can he do now as a bonus action? Oh, that's an action, unfortunately. Yeah. He's going to just invoke another duplicity right next to him. And just sort of staring daggers at you, Roland. It's like, you could have walked away. That's going to be his turn. Zorus, what act of barbaric torture do you perform upon this miserable soul?
Well, we haven't gotten high enough up yet, of course, right? So I'm gonna spend my action, my movement, and my bonus action all moving upwards.
So your movement is 50 feet, halved to 25.
So it'd be 75 feet up.
My goodness. Gee Willicosaurus, what do you intend to do from this height?
And he was only 30 feet up, so now he's 105 feet up.
My oh my, whatever do you intend to do?
That's my turn.
Make a... Hold on, roll me another athletics check to maintain the grapple at the start of your turn.
He has to break the grapple on his turn.
No, I'm just saying, because you're doing a lot of movement, I just want to see if you maintain the grapple. Just point of order. To initiate a grapple, it's athletics. To maintain, you get to choose either acrobatics or athletics.
I'm gonna use athletics because I have advantage with it.
Oh my goodness. I don't think it's going to matter.
I got a 16.
Yeah. No, wait. Yeah, no, he rolled a 14.
Oh, Zorus, he's already dead.
This is going to be amazing. I'm excited. Derv's turn.
He's not gonna let go now.
So go ahead and roll that damage again. Oh, that's going to be interesting. Speaking of Derv, go ahead and roll some more fire damage there, Kaz.
Nice.
You might as well roll it twice, because he's... Well, no, he's going to move into the fire.
Well, hold on. Did he start his turn inside the ring of fire?
He's starting his turn inside, and then he's about to move through.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll it twice.
NDAs.
Okay, so the first 5 totals out to be 26. So go ahead and keep track of that, and I'll roll
Okay.
5 more. That's 31 for the second half, so that's a total of 57.
Oh yeah, he's looking. Oh yeah, he's totally looking fine. No, he's looking bad.
Good.
Damon. He's going to attack you with advantage again.
I'm sure.
That is a natural 20.
I'm sure.
Would you like to use your ability?
Yes, I will actually use that ability.
Alright, you use Abscond and negate the critical.
Abscond is my ability.
Oh, thank you.
It's abolish.
Malcontent. Yeah. Abolish. Yes.
Yeah, abolish.
One of those. Both of them sound really cool.
Yes, I do.
So he will attack for the second one, and that will be 23.
Out of fairness, the language says it's. Oh, no, I misread it. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, one of the abilities negates a crit on you. The other, basically you
Well,
can.
no, I misread it as just being someone else.
Oh no,
It was on me.
the upgrade allows you to use on other people.
Yeah.
Right. So the first hit is. $30 points of damage on the first attack.
30?
30. And 11 on the second. So 41 total.
Woof.
And he's just breathing heavily at this point.
How's the fire treating you? Alright.
Never mind your skin. I'll just take your head.
I felt you would be worried about losing my own if I were you.
Speaking of, it's your turn.
No. Alright, so, same as last time, except I'm going to burn my last second level spell, so it'll be 2d6.
Alright.
Or is it... it doesn't actually say how many d6 it is per level.
I think
Because I know with Paladin, it's like 2 for first level, and then so on and so forth.
just add one additional d6 for now, and I'm going to double check that.
We'll do it later.
Yeah. I'm hoping to end the session after this fight, so I can handle that after this.
First attack. Let's see. 28.
That hits.
Second is a 22.
Hold on a second, I was looking at the wrong sheet. Yeah, both hits. Wait,
Okay, I was hoping 22.
hold on, that's still the wrong sheet. 22 just hits.
Okay. So that first one. Let's see, that's 12. 8, 20, and then the 20, basically 20 slash in the first hit, and I'm just doing the force damage, which is I can't do numbers. 8.
Okay.
So just 20 under that first strike, and the second one.
He's looking pretty bad.
Second one all totaled, and this will just be the 1d6 because I don't want to blow another third level slot. Would be actually, fuck. I'm gonna spend a third level just to do 3d6 on that one.
Okay. Don't even bother rolling.
Oh, I just did not want to have to deal with this guy.
As you carve through his chest, he begins to fall as this burst of necrotic energy erupts from him, and he stands with 1 hit point.
Fucking relentless endurance.
Somebody cast Death Ward is what happened.
Ooh.
Alright, so I'm gonna be 1 sec.
Gross.
Any bonus?
Can he twist the knife as a bonus?
Counter spell.
That'd be Dispel Magic.
Yeah. Fuck it. I'm just doing this. I'm doing the same damn thing again. I'm just going to use my last wave of power of the day.
Okay.
Force him back into the fucking fire.
Question. If he saves...
On a failed, he still takes half.
Okay.
And is not pushed.
Fucking impale him on my house.
Oh, sorry. I missed it. I'm supposed to do 3d6 on him for wave of power at this level. Oh, well.
It wouldn't have mattered. He's like, you brought him down to Death Ward anyway. So you're just going to do it from there? Or you...
Yeah.
Or you intend to loop around and like, you're trying to push him back into the fire?
Oh, fucking, I forgot. He was behind me. Yeah, I'll do that again.
Okay. That won't provoke an attack of opportunity, so he has to make a... what was it, an 18 save?
Yeah. No, just 16.
Oh, 16, okay. He's going to spend... he's used 2 luck points, right?
Yes.
This is his last one, then. Okay. He succeeds the save, but he still takes half damage.
So 12 halves, so take 6 damage.
Which would take him down, so Relentless Endurance kicks in. He's still back with 1 hit point.
Son of a bitch.
Fucking fuck! Damon just says, just like, fucking please.
Someone kill this man.
No one touch him. I'm killing him.
Okay, he's yours.
Out of spite.
Honestly, Hawk, you deserve it at this point.
Aki, you up?
I was like, fuck it, that's all I got.
I was gonna try some scorpion shit and tell him to get over here with Thornwhip and pull him back in the fire, but you can have him. So I'm just gonna...
I already know exactly what I'm doing the next fucking round.
Alright, so, let's see. I'm sure Roland's got a lot of health. We're just gonna do another hunger radar.
It's like, Roland's got enough health.
Same spot?
Let me see.
You could position in a way that only hits Victor.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll put it. Let's see.
I was really hoping that he freaking fail his save, die, get pushed back into the fire as he's relentless enduranceing and take fire damage.
That would have been amazing!
Alright, I'll just center it right.
Right here?
Yeah,
With
just
one...
so Roland's just outside so he doesn't start in it.
So, Roland, right as soon as Victor says, like, you could have just walked away, this darkness creeps back in front of him, and you just hear from behind the darkness, oh, for fuck's sake.
Get dunked on.
Alright, and I'm gonna move behind this fire, so let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay.
Alright, that's your turn?
Yep.
Alright, the assassin's turn. Let's start with the assassin on Zorus. He's going to attempt to grapple you now.
Can I let him?
Yeah, he's just going to be like... He's just going to try to, like, not let go of you at this point.
Awesome, cool, good.
So you just let him grapple?
Will that stop me? Like, will that stop my movement? Or
It would... I think it...
Grappling normally, like when it does, it turns your movement to 0.
Yeah, so it would interfere with you trying to fly higher.
Oh well, I gotta stop that. let me resist that.
Okay,
I have advantage.
you do.
It's gonna be a 17.
You know, funny enough, if he was using his acrobatics, he would have beat you. But because he's initiating the grapple, he has to use athletics. And he rolled a 16 as well, but he has a 0 modifier.
Ooh.
So he fails.
I hope he's ready to go up.
As for the other guy, he's going to attempt another shot at you, Kaz.
Alright.
Right, that's cocked. Cocked again. What the hell? Holy shit! 3 times in a row, it just landed in a corner.
Yeah, that's why I got a cigar box from the store next to mine, and just padded it with felt.
Fail. That is a 25 to hit you.
Yeah, that hits.
You were aware of where he was, so there is no sneak attack.
Mm-hmm.
But you do take 7 points of damage.
Okay.
And for the comedy of it, go ahead and roll a concentration check.
Yeah, it's like a 18, no modifier.
Yeah, it's fine. And the second attack is going to be on Aki. This guy is way out of his league. Yeah, that's the 23.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna hit, but there's this class feature I have. I'm gonna look real quick.
Go ahead.
Okay, yeah. I have entropic ward. So
Okay.
when a creature makes an attack roll against you, you can use your reaction to impose disadvantage on that roll.
Okay. Natural 1.
If the attack misses, your next attack roll against the creature has advantage.
Oh,
If you make it within your next turn.
that's cool.
But I can only use it once a short or long rest.
Still, that's really cool.
Yep.
Alright, that's their turn. Roland.
Right, so does me attacking him have disadvantage because of his duplicates?
I checked. It seems to only grant him advantage on attacks.
Cool, so advantage because he's in darkness.
True.
18 plus stuff. Let's see if we get that 20. 17, so plus all my mods. I assume 18 plus my stuff hits.
Yeah, that'll hit.
So let's...
He's going to spend a luck point to make you roll that again.
Natural 1.
Misses.
I really don't like you.
Wait, hold on.
I roll good damage on that.
Hold on a second.
How-
I'm trying to remember something. How many luck points? He used one already for the wall of fire.
I think he only rolled 2 as well, I think.
2 so far, yeah.
Oh, didn't earlier you say that he just used his last Lex point?
that was Dove.
That was Dove.
So,
Oh,
so
never mind.
that was his last luck point. I think. Let me doubt. He only used 2 so far, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think so.
He's only used 2 so far.
Yeah.
I think you can try.
I think I have a thing against this. No, that doesn't help me at all. Yeah,
Wait a minute.
no, not one. So, yeah, that's my turn.
Hold on. I'm sorry. I'm just double checking something because I think I got something wrong here.
No, you used the luck point, so
No, I
rolled again.
in my notes he only has 2.
That's
Yeah, so
weird.
then you should have 3.
No. I'm just trying to remember if there was a story reason why he only had 2. But yeah, moving on.
Yeah, I just missed.
Yeah. Kaz, you're up.
Alrighty then. Y'all already know what's about to happen.
Fireball.
I mean, I'm doing it. I'm trying to get out of Damon range. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna concentrate this fireball on the wall of fire. Well, sort of. I'm gonna go ahead and end my concentration on the wall of fire
Okay.
because at this point, like, Derv's already hit his death ward, and you know, this is like to see him relentless endurance. This. So yeah, you can just go ahead and drop the token. For the
I'm
wall of
trying.
fire, as
There
I
it goes.
cast a fireball at 4th level. So I'm doing an extra d6, so it's 9d6.
Okay.
And it's a dex save, obviously.
Okay. Just checking something.
He's trying to counterspell. Keep in mind that I am currently 60 feet up in the air.
And also, he's in Hunger for Door, so he can't see.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Okay.
I can do the thing.
I'm just double checking one thing.
Okay.
Are you fireballing the guy I'm fighting?
Yeah.
Aw. I had something fun I wanted to do to him. Oh well.
Sorry, I'm just double checking something. Alright. Go ahead and roll fireball.
Right. On my proudest moment, that was 25 damage. I rolled really low on a lot of those.
Okay. Yeah, even if Dove succeeds, no way Dove's not surviving that with 1 hit point, so he's down. You don't know the stats on Victor.
Does one have to make that save too?
He would. Wait. Hold up.
Yeah.
I forgot something. Because I didn't even bother rolling the save. What's your DC?
My DC?
Yeah.
17.
17. Joe succeeds the save. Yeah. So, Dove takes no damage because he has enough levels of rogue where he has evasion.
Oh my god, that's fuck off.
I totally forgot. I knew there was something about deck saves in his notes. I was like, wait, oh yeah, that's fucking right.
So Roland's going to need to make that save too, right?
Yep.
Ooh. Ooh. I rolled a 2 plus 9, so how much damage does that cause?
That is 25 points of damage, Roland.
Halved because evasion.
Yeah, so
12.
Yeah, 12.
Okay. I'm still fine.
The firewall's gone.
Something weird happened to your health there.
Yeah, I know. It added... Instead of deleting, it added.
Yeah, the wall of fire's gone, but, you know, I assume that you should be fine.
Garrett is off doing his own thing. Victor's turn.
Yep. 2d6.
Yep, go ahead and roll it.
And that is a 12.
Ooh.
Got hit hard.
Everyone, go ahead and make an attack of opportunity.
With advantage. $22.
Roll damage.
10 points of psychic. Twenty 20-point sneak attack and 7 cold.
Alright. I'm just gonna roll something. You do not hit the duplicate. How does one want to do this?
I imagine the Shadow Blade's kind of like Chidori, but with Shadow. So I just grab the back of his neck as the Shadow tendrils just sort of like sick into his head and just start ripping him up.
Alright, and with that, Trace is destroyed.
Closure feels
Wait.
nice.
Wait, that was Trace again?
Oh, I'm
Right,
sorry,
Victor.
Victor. My mistake. I misspoke.
I was like, come on, we just got rid of this guy.
So Trace.
You're both bullshit casters.
Dove
No,
rips, Dove rips off his face and reveals he's also Trace.
Owen looks over at Damon and just goes, Damon, he's all yours.
Like that assassin in Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Valamagules.
Speaking of Valamagules, Zorus.
Alright.
All men must die.
Just a little bit more, Red. Just a little bit more. I'm gonna use my bonus action of movement to go
This-
another 50 feet up to 155 feet in the air.
Just for the hell of it, roll to maintain roll to maintain domination of the grapple.
Okay. Thank God for the advantage.
Fuck.
It's an 18.
Oh my! He rolled a 5. This guy's doomed. What's your action?
So this is gonna look really cool from below, but I'm gonna look him in the eyes because I'm not really able to speak because I'm raging. But I'm gonna growl at him, and I'm gonna slam my wings around us both. I'm gonna do the wings of fireball.
You absolute lunatic.
I'm giving him disadvantage on this saving throw.
What?
As
Wait,
you
no!
rightfully should.
He was laughing so much. What's happening?
He's using the wings of Fireball.
Which are a magic item that James made for him.
Ah.
That basically is fireball centered on him.
So he failed his save.
Mm-hmm.
So I imagine this means that he's also going to fall. Like,
Well,
are you also releasing him?
Yeah.
Okay, so go ahead and roll Fireball damage.
That is 29 points of fire damage.
Okay.
God damn
So
it, Chris.
what
Flew too
roll-
close to the sun.
What roll in here is said is true. That takes 12 seconds to reach terminal velocity. This man will not hit the ground for 2 turns.
Also, good news and bad news.
Uh-huh.
The bad news is he survived the Fireball. The bad news is he survived the Fireball. So see you guys in 2 turns.
Yep.
What is
that's
the
it.
assassin doing this turn?
That's my
Still
turn.
falling.
Hold on, I need Wizards of the Coast dice roller, cause it's 1d6 for every 10 feet. So I'm just going ahead and roll 15d6.
Well, here's the thing is that you're forgetting is that he's not falling 155 feet. He's falling 125 feet, where he will hit the roof and then wing the other 35 feet down after his body is nothing.
Oh, it doesn't matter, because according to this, I rolled a lot of 5s. This is not going to be fun for him.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Is like he's going to strike the roof.
Oh, yeah.
That's going to immediately like shatter every bone in his body, and then he's just going to
through
ragdoll off.
He's going to be bisected.
Well, is your roof made of metal?
I'm saying there's like he's about to have a bad time.
Like, has anyone ever seen
Zoris looks at him and is just like, you shall remember me as the man who broke the back.
Have any of you guys seen the movie The Departed?
No.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's a scene where Matt Damon's just walking, and a body just falls and explodes right behind him.
Yep. Alright, so this is in all essence Dov's last action on this mortal plane.
Whole batch of actions, but yeah.
Yeah. And well, first thing he's going to do is probably second wind. I think he needs to heal himself.
You always second wind.
No,
Yeah, he did.
oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, unfortunate for him. So he's going to take out this teleportation stone. No, it's not. It doesn't have that.
This isn't one of my games.
All right. So one more time, fighting spirits with advantage.
You got this, Damon. You got this.
That's 24 to hit. And 19 to hit.
It meets the beats.
Ah, damn it. So first attack. 10. 31 points of damage.
You can survive
Wait, no.
this.
And the other is 7 points of damage.
Okay. And this guy has not regained any health.
No.
Cool.
It is now your turn. Use that information as you see fit.
Alright, cool. I'm grabbing one of my bottles of Alchemist Fire. I'm just gonna hold it in my hand and smash it in his fucking face.
Alright, make an attack roll. Normally this is a dex save, but the nature of this, yeah.
Will. That is what should I add? Just strength and proficiency?
Strength, this is kind of a bare knuckle situation, so
Like Damon would be in enough ball fights to know how to throw up something like this.
I rolled a base 15.
God,
You do with the modifiers what you will.
yeah, oh yeah, you hit regardless. Oh wait, what's your strength? +4?
Yeah, and my proficiency is a 4.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that hits. How you want to do this?
Damon just sit there kind of panning a little bit. Again? Just pulls out the vial and just open palm smashes it. I'll take the damage if I have to. I'm just open palm smashes it in his face, and it just engulfs his head in flame.
Okay, you take 5 points of fire damage. And so does Dove, but Dove does not have any more resistances against this. So he is donezo.
I swear to God, if Zoris drops that fucking body on me.
Oh! Aki, it's your turn. What's up?
Alright. Breaking concentration on Hadar, because I don't need that anymore.
Alrighty.
And using a bonus action to put a hex on that
On this gentleman?
assassin. Yes.
Alright.
And of course, do the old warlock-y thing, Eldritch Blast. see, how many do I roll this time? Alright, 11, so 3, 18, so 3d10.
Go ahead.
Find the d10. Oh, yeah, and a d6. Alright. So that's going to be 25 force damage.
Also, as a reminder,
Three.
you have advantage on the attack.
Oh, yeah.
You might correct.
Alright, so let's... I've completely ignored that bit. Alright, 10 plus... So that'll be a 16 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
Alright. 10. So I'll be rolling for 3d10 and 1d6 from Hex.
Alright, go for it.
Alright. 14. 19. 19 force damage. 4 necrotic. And then an additional 5 for my charisma bonus. So 10, 24, 28.
Alright, how do you want to do this?
Let's see. I'm just like, you are a very rude man. You will try to attack me? I throw the bolts at him, all 3. Just strike him in the tree.
And he is done. Falls from the tree and just is not moving.
Not tempt the wrath of Aki.
You all look around at each other, noticing there's no enemies left. You
2 turns later.
yeah, you give like a deep breath and like,
Resource.
okay guys, I think we, as there is this crunching sound on the top of the already partially destroyed roof of Roland's home.
Damon, look out!
Damon gets hit,
No.
dies.
It's more this way, but boom. He goes crashing through, and you look inside, and it's like, man, who dropped this mangled mess in here? You don't even know where it is.
I start looting Victor's body.
I loot the big guy's body.
Okay, let me figure out what they had.
I loot no one's body because I didn't get to kill one.
You tag teamed on the assassin.
I wouldn't have been able to kill. I wouldn't have been able to kill my guy without throwing him into the wall of fire twice.
On Victor, you find +1 studded leather armor. He also had very similar tattoos as Trace. But you also find that he was wearing a cloak that pokes your eye. As for Dove, you're also noticing this unusual tattoo on him, but and his swords are these like kind of hooked messes. They also seem to be +1s. Right? No, +2s. My mistake.
+2 swords from what? What kind of swords are they?
They're these kind of they're short swords, stat wise, but they're these kind of like gnarled hook. They're kind of serrated blades.
Okay.
Like, kind of nasty looking.
One's going to cast Identify on the cloak.
It is a cloak of protection.
Naturally.
Put those in my inventory, guys.
One's just going to pocket that for the time being, having plans.
Alright. And with that, the Daggers of Night, once and for all, have been taken care of.
Roland just looks at the point and just goes, I'm going to make this up to all of you. I promise. I have ideas. And Roland just drops a king's token on Victor's body.
Damon walks up to Roland, holds up his burning hand. High five! Ah! Alright, that's made up.
Kaz is going to immediately begin to take a long rest.
Right, before we close out the session, can I just do one quick thing?
Sure.
I want to take out my sending stone. And I'm just going to send 2 messages. One is to my daughter, just letting her know that this is no longer going to plague us.
Okay.
And the other is to Helmy. I want to ask her how quick she can have a commission done.
Fucking depends on the commission, lad.
Red, it's the thing we talked about.
I'm going to message you to verify. Okay. Holy shit, you just want to take all my free time, don't you?
Is that a no from the great artificer?
The fuck you say?
I can actually pay you this time.
I'm in. And the response you get from your daughter is a series of questions about if you're okay, if you're hurt, and then can I go home then? Can we go home?
You can. I still have things I need to wrap up. But you can live whatever life you want.
Might be good to open a shop in the Center Forge then.
I have startup money.
I would hope so. You're apparently the king of thieves.
Apparently nothing, I am. And one collapses. Because that was like his last sending.
Are you sure you don't need my... Oh, wow. And with that, we'll go ahead and end the session tonight. Hit right there. Woo! As everyone takes a long rest in the remains of the Rift home. Thank you for joining us tonight. I have been your Dungeon Master, and with me has been my amazing players, Josh Kaposh, playing Zorus.
Hello. Oh, hi.
Rescue Ed, playing Aki.
Oh.
The Hockey Bridge, playing Damon.
Oh, I'm on fire!
Walkman EXE, playing Kaz Eldron.
Ew.
And Storm Sage 13, playing Roland Rift, the King of Thieves.
I got debts to pay now.
Thank you for joining us, everyone. Good night. Goodbye.